Monster Hunter YouTube is good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Gaijin Hunter is awesome.
It went for like a lot of Destiny YouTube people seem to have gone over to Monster Hunter because like this game gets updated.
Yeah.
Oh.
This game improves over time. No, whatever. I'm
like I keep
just frustrated.
that they've like updated things and added stuff, but like it's just nothing that would really bring me back to it, you know?
Yeah, like that first expansion for Destiny 2 was a fucking bummer. Like I'm really hoping that the second, like I will buy. I mean, I already bought the fucking pass, so when they put out the next one, I'll fucking buy it, or play it. But it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks Philadelphia Fusion for ruining the Gladiators' fucking chances. So they're, I think, done.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I mean, unless London completely shits the bed this weekend, but they're playing against Dallas and fucking Shanghai.
Ooh, okay.
They should be fine.
They should probably win. And then that puts I want the rematch of the stage finals from last stage.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I don't see. I mean, Seoul is in second place right now, but I don't see them beating. I think, right?
I think London took second place back by absolutely just bullying the hell out of Seoul last time.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. See, that's why I don't feel good. Even if we do make it to the playoffs, I don't feel good about them because the other two teams have just beat the shit out of us pretty recently.
Yeah, but they got to adapt, and they might be. There's no reason to believe that they can't do that.
It's true. It's true. That is true.
They're definitely strong players.
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, our healers.
I'd like to believe that Seoul can't beat them because that would mean that they have a pass to the finals this season.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we all know the tanks for Seoul are perfect, so.
yeah, they're pretty good. They're no gesture, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, Seoul's in third. Oh man, but if we lose again, though, Philadelphia makes the final.
What? Get out.
Depending on what happens.
Philadelphia
Right?
coming out of nowhere with their new team players this
Yeah.
Yeah, they went from being mathematically not eliminated to now being a major, at least a major spoiler, if not a factor of their own.
Yep.
Yeah.
That could be huge spoil. Oh,
Carpe's the
that would be
new kid,
huge.
right? Tiny little, no, not
Carpe
Carpe.
and EQO. That guy.
EQI, there it is. I was like,
No, not that guy.
I know Carpe was a new one, and he was good, but there was that guy that came out like the first match of stage 1 and just wrecked. Like, it was insane.
Well, now I need to watch the monsters of Monster Hunter World in a nutshell.
I'm excited to see Sinatra too in this next match. I heard he was gonna play tonight. No, he's on San Francisco. He was not old enough, but he's been like number 1.
Yeah. This match should actually be pretty fun. Like a match between two teams that have a lot of potential and are just starting to hopefully live up to it.
Yeah.
Sorry, huh?
I just swoosh my vibes on his screen, so I hope Florida wins, but
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Fucking switching fighting games is weird. What are you on
I have
about?
to watch that later, but I just watched enough.
What he said?
I got to Baroth. The Baroth is just the fucking juggernaut clip.
Oh, I would have just made it like a long, low fart noise.
I mean, no, that's the Rabadon.
That's the lamest fucking
Dude, Barrett.
monster in the game.
Barrett is so lame.
he's
I even fight like when I first unlocked high level, I was trying to fight like all the like monsters in the order that I discovered them, but at the high level, and when I got to Barrett, I literally just like kicked him to death in 2 minutes, and it was done. And I was like, "What even just happened?" Like,
Yeah,
so wimpy.
he's real wimpy.
Yeah, I just like went back and fought one a few times because I needed it to finish one of the weapons. Because that was my project was to have every maxed out hammer in the game, and I now do.
Nice. I'm getting there, but I need to actually fight a few Teostras, and I don't have any investigations for him.
I've got one, so we can do that at some point, and maybe get some more. Because it's kind of a bad one, but it is one. It exists, so that's something that yours don't have. So we'll get you some more by just doing that.
Hey, others here.
What's up, brother?
I need claws specifically. Oh no, I have 2 ones.
Oh.
Oh, okay, jeez. Rude ass husband.
Come on, are you kidding me? You have your own blunders right there.
Well, you just a second told me you were cold.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, you all set?
One sec.
Okay.
I'm finishing this fight. Oh, I missed.
Killing more monsters?
With a fight stick? No, I don't think so.
Oh, I can't hear what that is, so.
Oh. I can't tell if it's in frame. I just assumed it was because Ryan asked a question about it.
No, I wasn't sure if you were on the computer or...
Final Flash!
Probably hear the tapping. Did you turn the heat up?
Yeah, the clicking ends up coming through after long enough. Yeah, Blue Vegeta. What up?
How is that? I still haven't gotten that.
Game fucking rules.
Yeah, Kim's great.
I love it a lot. It's very good.
I'm going to be playing a lot of that this weekend.
Oh, right. Hold on a second. Gary, one of my CEO shirts arrived.
Oh, sweet. Which one?
Because, of course, good strategy is making sure your opponent knows exactly what fucking character you play right off the bat.
Oh, nice.
You have to rock the Android 21.
Sure. I should probably settle on a team by CEO.
I mean, yeah, I'm between 2 right now.
I think TN might make it. We'll
TN is one of the 2 online.
TN is real good.
Yes, it is.
2116 in TN or 2116 in Blue Vegeta. A lot of numbers, though.
Yeah, a lot of numbers.
All right. Dicing surface.
How was work today, Heather? While we wait for Morgan to return.
I'm here.
Oh, your camera's gone.
I know. Sorry, I'm
Oh.
getting changed.
It's fine.
Putting on pants.
Who's the worst character in...
Mine!
Piccolo.
Krillin actually is worse
Well,
than
yes,
Yamcha's.
Krillin is worse, but Yamcha is pretty bad.
Krillin's really bad. Yamcha's really bad.
Piccolo.
Nobody
No,
is actually.
Piccolo's fine.
Piccolo depends on who you are. If your name is Hook Gang God, Piccolo is S tier. There's like one player who makes Piccolo look incredible.
Okay.
But even the worst characters you can have fun with and do pretty cool stuff with, like Yamcha is very flashy and fun, so it's all good.
There's a reason I play him.
What about Yamcha?
I just got to an episode of Super that reminded me of how fucking terrible Yamcha as a character is.
How is Android 18 and 17?
Very, very good. Difficult, but extremely good.
Yeah, 18 is pretty
fun.
okay. 16 is one of the best characters in the game.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
He's not the actual problem, but he's close.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Cell.
No, Andrew, adult Gohan. Maybe
Oh,
you've
well,
met him.
True. Grohan is fucked up.
Did anyone ever send to the group chat that picture of all of us at the...
Oh my god,
Oh,
we might
no, I
not.
don't think so. I think I just sent that around privately.
Yeah. Because if so,
Whatever.
that is what Android 16 is. That reaction.
Favorite. It's one of my. It's up there, like 1 to 2 spots behind that picture of all of us from you guys' wedding in the running for my favorite picture I've ever been in.
Yes. Can I see?
I'm looking for it.
Hang on,
Gary, you
I'll-
have DMing to do. I'll find it.
Okay. Let's just get this started while Craig looks for that. So, last time around, you jackass problem solvers. You attempted to interrogate what you believe to be a Gith, but it did not go well. Using some language cross-barriering between Drow and whatever he was speaking, you guys were able to get that he, A, does not mean you well, and B, could possibly be tracked. So you guys... being stuck and not really knowing what to do, and to the protests of Sai, Samson shot him in the head and ended that problem right there. You all then continued on to the Crashing Wave Dreadnought, where you were reintroduced to Slingblade Bonnie, now the kind of admiral, captain, commandant, commander of a very large fleet of ships. Some of them legit, some of them still pirating. And then made your way around, and then also had a conversation with the ship's doctor, who kind of filled you guys in on the weird anatomy of this creature you brought back. After speaking with Bonnie and deciding that she would allow you guys a ship to search for the missing ships, as she has also missed some, as well as a crew to man it, you all kind of got up to some nonsense on the Dreadnought, played some cards, played some dice. Then made your way over to the Ruby Rose, a magical shop on the Dreadnought. Marleman was revealed to be a complete jackass in love.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
Just for the record, quick, I found the picture on their Facebook. They made it their cover photo.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
they really love that photo too.
Yeah, I've got it on the thing anyway. Or a Twitter post that has it on it.
Yeah. Thank you, Craig. If those of you who want to see that photo, just now in the Tavern chat. And then, meanwhile, Aramil went and did some weed bartering and got himself some of that dope kush.
You mean
this guy's expression? It's wonderful.
Craig, do you want to explain what happened there?
So in this picture, I am looking over at that guy like I just did something dumb because this is a match in which Android 16 has a move where he just jumps at you and grabs you and then blows himself up.
Yeah, like
your
he did.
character is killed
shit.
immediately, and Android 16 survives with literally 1 hit point. Earlier, we were both play that character. He hit me with that move, which you should never let happen, ever, in this match. And then maybe like 35 seconds later, I got it back.
Off.
Yeah,
Where was
he was excited. It was at a place called the Traveling Controller in Boston. It's really amazing. Well, Boston area, whatever. Anyway, so I hit him back with mine. And they captured that moment where I just looked over at him just like that, and then everybody behind me is reacting in a varying degrees of me, just reactions that make me happy.
Craig's favorite and my favorite is the girl who's running the brackets, just very demure.
It was like, oh wow, that's some fun shit.
Like I like the guy's friend next to him who's about to just go, bro.
His friend, who is the guy that I beat right before him. Oh yeah, actually,
All right,
that guy.
this is doubles.
That was teams.
Serious about that. That was so funny.
That game's amazing, and I love it. Anyway,
so
what are we doing?
You all then settled in for a night of rest, to be awoken by Bonnie on your way toward to the north to investigate the missing ships. Armil, you passed out in the crow's nest, very high. Well, moderately high. You know, not your Dreamweed peyote trip, but like feeling okay.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Probably like a 6.
All right.
You know, he's not Gary laying in the Gaylord Hotel bed trying not to pee himself high.
I did climb up.
Thanks, Deb and Dave's edibles. Jason, did we cuddle that night? I don't remember. Anyway. No, right, that's right, you were sick. Anyway. So you guys are woken the next morning by the same guide who had brought you over to the apartments on top of the tavern. You all make your way downstairs, get a quick breakfast within the tavern, and then assemble yourselves on the upper deck, where Bonnie and Samson are out to greet you, as well as 3 halflings who all look almost exactly the same. They're all very fair-haired. They're all very well-dressed in sailors' outfits. Not like old-timey sailors' shorts and whatnot, but, you know, traditional, like, actually sailors' outfits. One of them does have an eye patch. And as you all assemble your way on deck, you know, Armel kind of stumbles out of his crow's nest feeling very good still. It was a good sleep. You know, you enjoyed it. Bonnie kind of looks over all of you and says, all right, so I have settled on a ship to provide you. It's one of the newer ones to our fleet, so it's not quite not as noticeable to be missing. And it will be yours. If you all complete this job for me, I will give you the ship, no questions asked, as well as the crew.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks.
But for now, it is a loner, so please don't break it.
We will try very hard.
All right.
Marleman is circling the boat, looking for scratches and dents.
You're still on the dreadnought.
I'm not gonna sign off on
She hasn't led you over to your actual boat yet. And she sort of also gestures at the three individuals behind her and goes, "This will be your crew. They're some of the best men that I can pass over to you. Their names are Guillermo, Gustav, and Giorgio. They are triplets.
G.
All three of them go, C. And kind of put a hand up.
Oh, no.
This world has
Guillermo, Guillermo is the cook. He's very good. He's actually the best cook that the Dreadnought has, but he has requested some time away, so I figured I'd lend him to you.
How fiery is Guillermo?
I mean, he looks the same as the rest of them.
Right.
What do they look like?
They're all halflings, so they're all about 3.5 feet tall, fair-haired, slim build, but good-looking gentlemen. Gustav is your navigator, and Giorgio will be your boat master for the time. I would trust the two of them with my life, so please don't break them either. The two of them both go C. They also don't talk, so.
Well, they've said C.
C. Yes.
Davenport.
They're we don't. They're very good at what they do.
Hey guys, what's that out there? And I want to and Trev motions to the water.
All three of them kind of look in unison, and then look back at you and go.
All right.
I'm grumpy now that didn't work. Trev is very grumpy that his joke didn't work.
Okay.
Can I challenge? What is it?
That joke.
By the way, Samson does get a good chuckle out of that one.
Can I challenge Guillermo to a cook-off?
I mean,
It's a little early for that.
You can try.
Not right this second, but eventually.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Cook off.
I have another one for everybody. What are these guys' favorite letter?
Letter?
Yeah.
C?
I'm gonna give.
I'm actually gonna say it's probably R because they're pirates.
Yeah.
Aramil, you hear a very faint click.
Shit.
Bonnie kind of looks over at all this and goes, so, we'll see if they stay with you. And the three of them go, see. At which point she kind of gestures to the side of the ship and goes, so allow me to take you over to your craft. A word of caution. It is very new to our fleet. We only acquired it within a week ago. One of the things we do when we acquire new vessels is we rechristen them. I don't want them to carry any of the legacy that they had beforehand, especially not to be attached to their former owners. So, it's currently nameless, and as it may be yours in the future, I thought it might be fitting if you all wanted to name your own boat.
Oh my god, out of character, I cannot believe you didn't let me think about this for more than right now.
We don't have to name it right this second. We can name it when we get back.
No, you have to name it before you go on the ocean. That's the
Why?
thing. It's bad luck.
Is that true?
Samson and Bonnie kind of look at each other and
christening
go,
a boat?
yeah, kind of.
It's like christening a boat, man. You can't just do that. You can't just go on a boat.
Guys,
What
I just
color
got some
is
stuff
the
from the doctor. We could christen this boat up real nice.
What if we could call it Solved?
What do they intend to use the boat for after we're done fucking with it?
Well, it'll be
Who
yours.
cares, man? This is a blank canvas, man.
Yeah, man.
What color is the boat?
Damn.
It's just a wooden. Here, I'll show you.
The Wave Race 64.
She heads down one of the gangplanks off to the side of the boat, and down to this smaller former fishing trawler. It's got plenty of room both below deck and on deck for all 6 of you, as well as the crew. There's a cabin room for every 2 people, so you guys would have to bunk up and share.
All right.
But it's a nice looking boat. Shows no real wear and tear. It kind of looks very new as well. It's got very nice light blue sails to it. No symbol in the center.
Why don't we christen it the Smooth Wizard?
How about The SS Turks.
In memoriam.
Wherever you are out there, buddy. Yes.
Let's see.
Well, I'm trying.
I mean, yes, like that. I actually am really like happy with the idea of a Trunks tribute now. So now I'm stuck on that.
What's his last name?
trying to think of
Golden Forge. Oh, actually, that's like kind of nice.
Yeah.
Like, we could do something with the Golden Forge.
what's another like dumb 30 Rock reference to go with the problem solvers.
Oh, that's a good
Jesus.
call. That's a good call. Hold on, let me look this up
How
here.
long has that been getting tossed around that I had no idea that was a reference to anything?
You didn't know that was a 30 Rock joke?
I don't watch
I've
TV.
never seen
I've never watched 30. I've
Well-
like watched like 2 episodes of 30 Rock in my life.
It's okay. I've
Bonnie-
never seen it either.
It seems like it's good.
Bonnie and Samson kind of put their hands up and goes, "We'll leave you all to your new vessel. If you have any questions, I can be contacted over the ship's horn.
The werewolf
Alright.
bar mitzvah.
Good luck."
Fucking spooky scary.
Diabetes.
Diabotes.
The SS. It's only Wednesday or whatever the hell it is.
Here.
How many other
everybody just look
like
at this list.
things from that have I seen?
I'm trying to think of.
Yes, may I please speak to pizza?
I want to go to there. I want to go to there.
I want to go to there. The Cleave. It's called the Cleave.
EAVE or EVE?
Yes.
Like Cleveland. The Cleave. Everybody wants to escape to the Cleave.
Motherfucker.
Oh god, that actually kills me because I knew somebody named Cleve that was a total douche.
That's about
Can we just call it?
What about Borbo? Borbo. I'm sitting next to Borbo. Oprah.
Well,
I think fun cookers.
Can-
Good, I gotta
can
say.
can I offer a dumb joke?
Lemon.
Yeah, just lemon. That's it.
Well, it's gonna be our boat, and we are a party of adventurers, so it could be the party boat.
Party boat is pretty good.
Party boat's pretty good.
Define.
Come on.
It's gotta be. There's gotta be another. I gotta think about this.
You hear fun cooker, Morgan? I think fun cooker.
Oh, Fun Cooker's real good too.
I still kind of vote for SS Turks.
That's still pretty good too.
I can go for
The
Turks.
Turks. The good old
The
Turks.
Turks.
What if
Let's see.
the party theme was sluts? I'll end with that. All right.
So we're gonna
The
wait for Jason to rejoin.
Oh.
the SS never follow a hippie to a second location.
The SS Dream Weed.
Party boat.
I'm just looking at this like rack of video games and trying to find inspiration. It's working really poorly, actually.
I don't care if this isn't actually the name, but I will still refer to it as the party boat,
That's fine.
even if that isn't like the official like christened name.
Some of these titles really are useless for inspiration. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses.
The SS Blood in the Sand.
Yes, the SS Tony Yayo.
The SS Big Ass Ramp.
Yep.
Mhm. The SS
SS, give me my fucking golden skull.
Skate 4 presents
Crystal Skull,
the
please.
what's the game that you play with the Donkey Kong drums?
Donkey
Dive
Konga.
kick.
Dive Kick. The
Or
SS
that.
Dive Kick.
Like the real game, or
I meant the
one
one
that
that wasn't Donkey Kong.
the one that I presumably bought those bongo drums with and then put on this rack and have never opened.
Yes.
You know, dive kick would probably still be a Trunks memorial.
I
That
mean,
is
dive
correct.
kick is currently a move that I'm working on perfecting with my fly spell. Spoilers for an upcoming battle.
Fantasy Dolphin.
The SS Echo.
Spooky, scary. Yeah.
Mhm.
Men
Oh, if it
becoming-
were like Echo related,
Boys
then it would have to be
becoming
able to
men.
like save the future.
Men becoming wolves.
Dang.
Werewolf bar
That's the thing.
Well,
Like naming
wolf-
this whole
uh,
conversation is why I was like, I cannot believe you did not introduce this a long time ago.
I really
Oh, can we just call it MILF Island?
No, that's going to be our later island base. Give it a second. We'll get there. We will get to MILF Island. It'll be called Milford when we get there, but we'll be like, no, fuck that.
I'm really into the idea of calling it Lemon or the fun cooker.
And there ain't no party like a Liz Lemon party because a Liz Lemon
party. Liz Lemon party don't stop. I forgot how that went. Yeah.
Oh, the best.
I'm sorry, I'm a real woman and not some oversexed New York nympho like those sluts on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Wow.
It's a good show.
The show is so fucking good.
Tracy talking to a pigeon.
Yeah, there you go. The SS Smooth Move Ferguson or whatever the fuck. That's the only joke I'm familiar with.
Yep. That is a good joke from that. Yep.
Or just the SS Pigeon.
Yeah.
Turns.
Oh my god.
There was a cyclone in Brooklyn last year. It destroyed 2 vintage t-shirt shops and a banjo. Fine, I'll set aside my feud with Raven Simone for one day.
All right, no more 30 Rock stuff. Let's move forward.
I contribute nothing to this conversation. So
let's call it the Jackie Jump.
Yes.
The Jackie Chan and Fist of Fire.
The Rumble in the Bronx.
The SS Rush Hour.
Oh boy.
I'm just scrolling through my Twitter likes to see if I can find anything
I know.
to inspire me.
I am struggling to think of what we should call this now.
The SS Scott's Tots.
It's why I offered the term.
Oh, the SS Scott Steiner.
I would never go on.
The SS Steiner Screwdriver.
Nice.
What is the canon for Turks disappearing?
That's actually a valid question. Did he get shot out of a cannon?
Because, is he not with us?
He stayed in the Feywild and is just wrestling. I thought that was all he was doing.
Yeah,
that was my headcanon, at least.
Yeah, he had stayed in the Feywild when you guys went off to Lathander. We basically went through and just said he never went with you guys to Lathander. Stayed in the Feywild and then went back to Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
So it's not in memoriam of Turks.
No, he's not dead.
That's why I have a problem with it being the Turks.
Why not the Jeff Green Memorial? He's totally fine.
The Jeff Green He's Totally Fine Memorial Tag Tournament, you mean?
Yeah.
The SS, it's a really gay name.
No, we can't call it the Gary. I've heard an expert opinion saying that that's a really gay name.
That is an old inside joke now.
That's an old meme, but it still checks out.
Absolutely.
Still
sound.
I still like that joke.
Oh boy.
Oh, James.
I was just gonna call it the party boat for now until we come up with a name. It's just that way we just don't call it the boat.
I like the great seafaring vessel of the problem solvers.
Go fuck yourself, Ryan.
I like where you're going with this, though. I like that idea.
No,
that it's
hang on. As your DM, I can create a typhoon to destroy the ship. B, if you make me say that long a name every time I have to introduce the boat, I will create a typhoon to destroy the ship.
Trina,
you're just talking about me, aren't you?
I like the party.
Yeah.
What?
I like the party boat. Heather's idea.
Party boat's pretty good. What's it? Can we come up with a better name?
I was gonna say we can lovingly refer to it as the party boat, but it should probably still have like an SS something or other.
SS fun.
The SS something or other.
I didn't mean that as a name. I just meant in general.
The SS Funkotron.
The SS Funky Student.
The SS Hoop Squad.
That's 10.
Oh god.
I looked up synonym for party, and orgy was among the top 10.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Changes the meaning.
That's legit
Slightly.
though.
The SS something or other is a fun joke though.
All right,
We
so
could the fantasy festivity.
wait, should it be the orgy boat or the boat orgy?
Fantasy Carnival Cruises.
I guess that changes the location of the orgy, depending on which comes first.
Sure.
I don't know.
Want to make Gary?
I mean, if we call it PB, we could just lovingly refer to it as or party boat. We could lovingly refer to it as the SSPB,
Mhm.
and that sounds pretty cool.
I'm down with the SS Party Boat. I'll be honest.
I mean, it fits if we're being honest. Like, we should give it a nice sounding name. Like smash cut to SS Party Boat and smashing a bottle against it is pretty us.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
All right.
So
Can we?
it's the party
Do you want to
voting
add it?
on
Change it.
this
Change it.
party
To,
vote?
I'm with Craig here. We should have had more time. This is rough.
I reserve the right for us to retcon this if we come up
I
with something
agree.
awesome.
That's why
I
I'm saying,
agree.
that's why I'm saying we can call it the party boat, but that doesn't have to be the official SS name.
Can I borrow the name of this guy who tweeted at Justin McElroy in my Twitter likes? Brandon Ballschmidt.
No.
Why would
fine.
Why would you want to name a boat Brandon?
Yeah.
The SS Yadru.
Yes, the SS Drew Davenport.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
into this.
Drew.
The SS GSS.
SS
And the
Yadru.
boat's just blue.
I mean, well, also what we could do is we could think about like where we're going. I'm sorry for taking too long in this, Gary, but
Oh no! You have to understand. I set aside an hour and a fucking half for you guys to do this. When I first came up with the idea of like, oh, I got to give them the boat. What am I gonna do with the boat? I was like, oh, I gotta let them name the fucking boat because originally I was just gonna name it the Biscuit, and then I was like, no.
all right.
Because it's on the sea.
Yes.
So what is what is there a name to the poem that you gave us?
I
was a
mean, no, it's just a prophecy.
Prophecy?
The Kidsmobile in honor of Titania.
Can we name it something like we could be like the prophecy's lament or something really fucking cool like
I was just gonna say the SSWMS for Wild Magic Search.
oh
Kids
nuts.
Enforcer.
The SSWDWI.
The SS Prestidigitation.
I thought about that.
SS my butt still glows like a firefly.
The SS my butt. Again, how we would name things.
The SS Clusterfuck.
I actually like Prophecy's Lament, aka Party Boat.
Oh, wait, hold on. So
There's
so
something
prophecy's lament. We could
I feel like I
instead
gotta
of
fight
lament-
back against lament because that
Yeah,
seems
not
like a weird
lament.
one.
Prophecy's bitch.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
yeah, like hold on. So like let me
Y'all are the prophecies.
Oh, what about this? The Prophecy, but like spelled
Aw.
S.
Yes, no, I'm 1000% with this. PROPHESEA. Prophecy. I'm so fucking on board with this.
So,
Uh,
naming the boat Prophecy. PROFASEA.
That's like a
No, that's like prophecy. Like it's
yeah.
gotta be
I think you got to spell it correctly until you get to the CY and turn it into an SEA.
yeah. SEA.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
That sounds all right.
And also, if you want to be a rapper, PROFASEE is a pretty good way to go too.
That's
Oh,
true. At this point, you guys are just going to name your damn boat Metaphor.
Nope, that's an old name. We can't use that. Or wait, can we name it Thunderscore but spell it TH underscore?
Lightning.
I feel like people would just ask us
That's
why
an
we didn't finish painting the
That
name.
is an old band name from a friend of mine from college.
Hate Lightning or Thunderscore?
Thunderscore. Hey,
That
Lightning
was
is from us.
I know.
was me.
I'm aware.
What if we were to add something like the pursuit of the prophecy? Like
That's a
I
tough
love
title.
Prophecy's Pursuit is actually way better than Prophecy's Lament to me.
Mm.
well, that was just the first word that popped in my head. Like, it
So yeah,
was-
Pursuit's really good. I like that.
Your boat
I
would
mean,
be the PP.
You didn't need to bring that up. I could have just gotten that in there.
I could add, instead we could go by Shakedown.
Oh yeah, the SS Shakedown.
The SSSS
The
Prophecy.
Shakedown Factory.
Shakedown.
The SS Double Down.
The SS, the guys that own PowerDown.com or assholes.com.
The SS Llamas with hats.
The SS Deathfist.me.
Oh, by the
See,
way,
naming both takes about as long as naming domains.
The SS Edgelord, but it's actually the party boat. Reaper on the outside, Diva on the inside.
SS Ghost Problems.
Well, if you were going to go by URL names, then we could go by any of the ones that I have, such as mindticklers.fun and
Emily didn't like that. Emily did not like that.
extremewieners.com.
I forgot about
Emily, they were for the kids. They were for the kids.
The two of my other favorites, which are not for the kids, is trashperson.me, which goes to donaldjtrump.com. Trashpersons.me, which goes to the NRA.
Can I offer, because we constantly see her poking her head in, we can have the SS Pearl?
Ooh.
That's actually nice. That's a good boat name.
Yeah.
That's like
and
a really
it's
good one.
But it's actually the party boat.
The prophetic pearl.
Yeah.
You just want PP, don't you?
I want more meaning to it. Like, I like the.
Oh, I'm sorry,
more than I
Pearl.
like
You don't
Tongues.
have meaning.
I mean, the
that-
Pearl of Prophecy also sounds like a
That sounds dope. There you go.
That's good. Then it's pop.
The power of positivity.
Yep, you're the POP.
I like that. Like, I'm just trying to add some flair to it. It's not that it's not as important or anything.
You got all those
I'm
pieces
sorry,
left.
Pearl.
Now she's sad.
I feel bad now. I'm
Sad Pearl of Prophecy. The spot.
Jeez.
Mind ticklers. Forgot about that one.
Mindticklers.fun.
We were fun at a time. We were funny once. I don't know what happened.
I would like to remind you that I did most of that stream with mono.
Oh, right.
I remember that.
Oh my god, 33% off of .me domains.
No.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, so Pearl of Prophecy, is that the boat?
The Pearl of Prophecy.
I like Pearl of Prophecy.
Yeah.
Is there a the in front of it, or is it just Pearl of Prophecy?
I would say when we refer to it, we would...
I like pop. Pop is the boat. Pop. SS Pop.
Back to the pop.
It's a spot.
That's perfect.
That's actually good, because then people won't know necessarily what we're talking about if we just say the pop.
I mean, it's better than saying you're going back to the orgy, which was floated earlier.
And then when our boat gets really like gross and grimy, we can call it Dirty Pop.
Oh.
Is the captain of this boat called the Prophet CEO?
No, it's Justin Timberlake.
SEACEO.
I believe the captain of your boat's name is Giorgio.
No, it's Justin Timberlake.
Jesus Christ. Don't rename a man. You can't do that.
Well, because you made it.
Say that to all of the Tom Baudettes.
I know. You want to appreciate my instinct joke. It was great.
I got it, Heather.
I'm with it. I just don't like
I
renaming
wasn't
a
being
man.
serious. I was just contributing.
Well done.
So, have you guys settled on the name?
Yes. Can
Pearl
we?
of Prophecy.
I want to paint it at some point so it has like a pearl color somewhere.
I mean, it's still docked to the Dreadnought. You could probably do that right now and paint the name on the side if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Good.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Why is that so much money?
What?
Prophecy.cruises is too expensive for me to buy it and just redirect the YouTube channel that all these archives go to that.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. You, on the side of the boat, hanging off a little bit of rope that Sai and Trev are holding onto to make sure you don't fall in the water.
I'm going to assume for this part I took my armor off, so if I did, I would not sink to the bottom.
Okay, sure. You're able to write in beautiful calligraphy on the side. The Pearl, or the SS Pearl of Prophecy.
Can I write in really teeny letters underneath it? The party boat.
Sure.
So only if you're like right up next to it, then you'll see it.
Sure. In the smallest of tiniest of letters that you can fit, you fit it in between, just below the word prophecy, just aka the party boat, and then signal for the other two to pull you up.
Yeah.
The three halflings have taken their positions on the boat as well. One man behind the wheel, one at the map behind the captain, and the other down below deck. Giorgio at the wheel sort of looks over at all of you as you sort of kind of celebrate coming up with a name. And he goes, "See?
See.
See.
Okay, we good? Do we have need? What else do we have to prep besides just the boat?
Prep the boat.
Y'all have a boat. Well, at least at the moment, you have a loaner of a boat.
We'll check for food and basic supplies.
Yeah, it's well supplied for about 2 weeks worth of food. The bunks are relatively large, even if they are fit for 2 people. You guys can decide who's bunking with who.
Since I'm one of the taller ones, I probably should have maybe someone who's on the smaller side, just so that way we're not as cramped. But otherwise, I mean, Nix, if you want to come hang with me.
Is actually going to be sleeping.
I have an actual question for game terms.
Sure.
Something I've never meant to ask. Are in game are Nix and Armo a couple?
Oh, not in game. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. It's never been explored.
No.
Okay.
You don't love me?
The age difference of several hundred years.
Yeah. I also lived in a forest, so
his other love is a tree.
Hey,
so...
Nix doesn't judge.
Of course, no.
Lived in a
Yeah,
forest
I was gonna say Aramil's true love is a tree.
Yeah.
that is fair.
That's
Indeed.
absolutely right, Jason.
And yours is a petunia.
I mean, theoretically, if
Shut
2
up.
people want the most space, they should probably room with the 2 elves that don't sleep very much
yeah.
and just meditate in the corner or whatever.
I have a question about the ship. Wait, you sent us a picture?
No, I have not. What?
Is there one?
I was just
I mean, I can find
wondering
one.
if there's a mast. Is it that sort of ship?
Yeah. There's a mast, yes.
That's probably where
All right, Trev, we bunking?
If you would like, I would be absolutely down for that.
All right, we bunking.
Can I take out a small knife and carve Trev rules on the
Fuck
inside
yeah.
and small letters on the door frame of the room that I'm in?
Fuck yeah, I'm so gonna do that too. Except it's gonna say it's gonna.
Yours is probably gonna be better. Your handwriting. I assume your handwriting is better.
Oh no, it looks. I imagine it looks exactly how mine looks as my normal human, just all caps, just
Yeah.
fucking scraggle scriggle. Yours says what? Trev rules.
It is Trev rules.
I think mine's gonna be Marlo. I gotta think about
Marla
this.
makes Marla wins.
I gotta think about this. Come back to me. Anybody else doing anything?
Not carving a name in a boat that I don't own yet.
No boat defacing? No.
Are you just sleeping in the mast, Armo, or are you gonna take?
Well, I mean, you can room with.
yeah, we can room.
Have a room.
To be honest, the most comfortable part of a boat probably for Aramil would just be way up, like a
So you
tree.
can feel the breeze while you're
Yeah,
meditating.
but then if it rains, you can go in the room below.
Yeah.
I mean, if it rains, he can meditate out in the rain and be like, "Yeah, man, nature."
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's true.
Exactly.
All right, I'll room with him.
There's nothing wrong with outside side.
Word.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking up a picture of the boat.
A picture of a boat or a picture of the boat?
Your boat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so next
I
you want to room with me.
I room with you, Heather.
Does the boat have a spoiler on it?
No.
Can it?
No.
Would make it
In
go fast.
theory,
Need for boat underground.
it wouldn't make it go faster, but
And
Oh, kissing me.
Early.
Because you have a squirrel. And I would at least want to talk to your squirrel. Let's be honest.
You probably are more interested in talking to the squirrel than her. Just because he knows squirrels.
Also, I had to show my mom something in your handwriting, Morgan, just reminded me. I had to show my mom something in the senior yearbook, and I found a couple of notes to me from Carrie and Morgan.
Oh no!
Like really,
Please.
there was like we've been friends for like 10 years, like yay, and we're gonna stay friends. And like, and it was so nice to read because it's like, man, we got to be going on 20 soon, Morgan. Like,
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. No, wait. Okay, I've definitely known you since I was like 6.
Yeah, well, maybe 7.
7's probably really where it's at.
Yeah.
We got like 2 more before.
So next year is our 20-year anniversary, Morgan.
Years maybe. I think I was 6 because because I'm 25 now. Oh yeah, so next year would be
Maybe
you're right. Technically, it's either 2019 or I'm sorry, Gary. 2019.
No, you're good.
No, yeah, that's totally right. 99. Yeah,
Yeah, like
that sounds right to me.
that was funny. And then
Fuck.
you signed something that I have no memory of. That apparently you licked my face.
Jesus.
Zero memory of this.
Who did that? I did that?
No, Carrie.
Oh.
Crazy kids.
Like, I was reading it and I was like, "Is this Gary? Like, what?"
No, I don't remember that.
It was at a cast party. Everyone was licking each other.
Apparently.
Jesus
I was
Christ!
hoping you would remember.
I don't.
Wrote
I
it.
don't.
All right, good. You can continue.
Maybe you know what? I can see Gary of the past
There's your
writing that in the hope that the Emily of the
Yep.
future sees
Yep.
it and
You
she's
know
like,
what?
wait, hold on, we didn't actually do that. But you don't know because it's been 10 years. That I can see Gary doing.
Yep, that is a possibility. That's a cool boat.
Yeah.
That is basically what your boat looks like.
Nice.
Anyway,
I gave it a racing stripe.
you do what? You do what now?
He
I
gave
gave it a racing stripe. It's
Where
fast.
you?
Nice.
Where?
Down the middle.
Look at the picture.
Yeah, he sent a picture.
Oh,
I thought you might like that, Greg.
That's really good.
It's really fucking stupid. Okay, so I'm carving a Marleman was here with a drawing of myself with my like a long nose almost like I'm a Kilroy was here type with hands over, but it's gonna be
roll
carved
a
just
sleight of hand.
fuck. All right, hold
Because
on.
he's trying to do something a little more intricate
It's
than
a
just
little
his
more
name.
intricate here, and I don't really care, but it's being drawn above the door frame, so my arms are over the door frame.
I'm giving him a boost if needed. Or
Or
casting fly on him if needed.
They're relatively low. You can get up there. It's just it's a little bit of an awkward angle, and you're trying to do something actually artistic.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 16 plus whatever my sleight of hand is.
It's
Hold on.
your dex.
3, 19.
All right, comes out relatively well.
Good.
For what it is.
Yeah, it's not high art, but it looks fine.
Man.
No, it's high art.
Yeah, tie up. It's above the door.
No, that's at the top of the crow's nest where Armo is.
Yeah.
Regardless. So now that you guys have settled onto your boat, so wait, who's rooming with you? Who again? It's Trev and it's Marleman, it's Cyan, it's Armel, and it's the girls.
Process of elimination, yes.
Okay, that's. Was making sure. I was. Yeah. It's the party room right there.
I feel like Marleman would be crashing the girls' room with like fake curlers in his hair.
Gustav makes his way below decks and finds all of you and goes, "See."
Yes, we're on the sea.
If you're asking how long we need to like get prepped, I think we're almost ready.
Yeah.
See.
Um,
See?
Okay, yeah, I think we should be ready to go. We should just let Bonnie know we're heading out.
Sea.
Okay, cool.
To the typhoon, you know where we're heading?
Yeah, raise anchor for the typhoon, and then I point to the typhoon.
Does the ship have a
We're going
compass?
to the. I thought we had to go to where the missing boats were before we did that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Gary, does the ship have a compass?
Mm-hmm. It's got a full map up on the top deck behind the ship's keel, along with a compass and an astrolabe as well.
Is this a kind of compass that can come off the ship, or is it one that's like built into it?
It's a big one.
Okay.
Yes, Gary, the ship is very keel. I'm very happy that the ship is it's a very keel boat. It's very cool.
You know what a keel is, Morgan, and if
I don't, but
it's where the wheel is.
oh, you mean like the cockpit? I don't know what the keel. You mean the keel? Oh,
The ship's
yeah.
keel, yes.
The captain's standing spot.
Yeah, basically. It's called the keel. I hate all of you.
It's not on port or starboard.
Neither. It's kind of...
I
It's
know.
in the aft.
Yes, it is also in the aft.
It is not for.
Does the keel have a poop deck?
Oh, good lord.
No, that's in the aft.
I'll say. I have a T-shirt that says that.
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
The typhoon is gonna sink us all.
Oh, we're getting.
Okay.
It's more the amount of enemies in the next encounter. Just keep going up by one.
Gary, what kind of weaponry does the ship have?
None.
None at all.
None at all.
No cannons.
No
I
cannons.
Okay.
The canon is that there are no cannons.
Can we talk to like Samson about that and see if we can get some like ballista or something installed here?
I mean, it's a small boat. There really wouldn't be a room for them.
I mean, I guess if you think about it, a couple of you like are cannons.
That's fair.
Like,
I can make
Throw
stuff.
fireballs.
And-
Like, you're a pretty good cannon.
If you remember, the idea was for you guys to kind of act as a decoy, sail north. There'll be another ship sailing behind you.
That's a
Then
good
can we like have some fireworks cannons, some horns?
I mean,
Where is the
yeah,
second boat going to be following from that won't be caught?
I mean, they're just going
Okay,
to follow
actually,
like half a day behind you.
Mhm.
Can I just get like a
Okay.
small like little bag of gunpowder?
Do you know what gunpowder is?
That's a good. Well, I wouldn't know how a cannon functions, presumably, right?
You would not know how to cannon functions. You've never been on a boat.
Yeah, a lot of
Um,
us were pretty impressed and surprised by Samson's gun, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Then
that's
never mind.
fair. I was gonna say.
Never mind then.
Heather's walking the street asking for powder.
Yeah. It,
You know how I can put
Gunpowder.
no,
Well, because I was thinking we could use it to make like little sparklers.
No, yeah, I got
you
you.
wouldn't
but
you wouldn't have any idea even how they function at all.
Okay, never
that
mind.
is, yeah, we're not good enough of engineers to do that. That's for sure.
Never mind.
If
However-
someone showed you gunpowder, you'd be like, "Ooh, rock dust!" Like that's literally the knowledge of your situation.
All right.
However, Marleman is a very good firecracker.
Yeah, we'll be. I'm not worried about anything, really.
As for ballista,
Or
you can go ask for heavy crossbows that might be able to be mounted, but it's not something that would really work well in like ship to ship combat. It's more of
Yeah.
like a
Okay, we should be fine then.
Yeah, we're better off with what we have on our own.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So are y'all ready to set sail?
Mhm.
Okay. Who is... So here's where the fun part of this campaign gets explained. So there are only 3 crew you've been assigned to. 1 at the wheel, 1 at the navigation, and 1 below deck. There are still things to be done on the ship to make it go. You all don't get this a wonderful 3-hour tour. You do have to do work. So, who is standing with Gustav at the map to help with navigation?
I will do that.
I might do that also if there's enough people to do that.
Sure. I mean, 2 can certainly do that. It may lead to more debate between the 2 of you as to where to go, but...
Well, more. I think Nix would be interested in studying the map.
Oh, okay. That's perfect.
Although, Sai's not really good out on the boat.
That is true.
Yeah.
Take a seat. Marleman's been on boats. Marleman's going to be manning like whatever physical position that is needed for like rigging or like whatever. Fuck it.
So there are 2 people who need to assist with the rigging of the ship.
Okay.
I will do whatever is the most backbreaking labor.
Working the rigging.
Probably rigging. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. We also need 1 person up in the crow's nest to keep an eye on things. I assume I know who that will be.
Barnabill!
And 1 person assisting at the helm, just in case. They're basically just the enforcer in case things go wrong or the seas get choppy, and Giorgio needs an extra hand turning.
I feel like that's got to be Trev.
I don't know. Trev, do you think you do that, or do you think you take rigging over me and I mend with the wheel? How many other people have driven a boat? I like to imagine that Marleman has driven a boat.
I think that you'd be able to move around the ropes better, like...
So, so just to kind of break this down even further, rigging is a dexterity challenge. The map is intelligence. The crow's nest is perception, of course, and the helm is strength.
Oh.
Okay, put me on the decks. I'll take the rigging.
I have pretty decent strength. So does Trev, right? Yeah.
Nobody is going to now that Trunks is no longer here. Nobody is going to I should do the strength work.
I mean, I'm not that
strong, motherfucker.
So am I, but not.
It's my thing.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, to step out of character briefly, my strength is 18. Trunks was 20, which is hilarious because he was a monster.
Okay.
Mine's a 12, so please continue. I think that's the right plan.
Oh yeah. I think mine's 16 or 17. So yeah. All right. Cool. Is my dex any good, actually?
Yeah, I mean, if it's something for dexterity, that's really a Nick problem.
Yeah, I'm not terribly dexterous.
Yeah, it's not like a strength challenge of like pulling the ropes or something like that. It's running ropes in between. It's turning sails as they need to go.
And not being.
It is. It's a lot of movement and a lot of.
The thing I'd be most good at is the thing Armel's doing. So wherever you need me, I'll go.
Right. So, Armel, you're heading up to the crow's nest. Nix and Marleman, are going to be on rigging?
Yes.
Yeah, if dexterity is the thing, I can do that.
All right. Trev, you're going to be on the helm.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves Phaedra and Sai to be operating navigation and deciding where to go.
I've got good perception, so I can hopefully maybe just keep an eye out on some stuff.
Wisdom is the map stat.
Yeah,
No,
that's
intelligence.
Intelligence. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say my intelligence is okay, not amazing.
I mean, none of you guys are particularly brilliant.
None of us are very
understand.
int-based, let's say.
What is your intelligence, Sai?
16.
Okay, you do it.
Yeah.
Mine's 14, so it's not as good.
So, beginning with the map, roll an intelligence check with advantage.
With advantage, I like advantage.
There are 2 of you.
Oh, I was gonna say, am I rolling or is just?
Nope, just one.
Okay.
But you can, with the map, you can disagree. If Sai calls out a heading you don't like or a direction you don't agree with, you can try and take over.
I would like to narratively, Gary, let's not reveal how well he did on picking where to go.
Okay. So text me your roll there, Jay.
Sure.
I think it would make way more sense for those 2 to argue purely based on where they are going and where people have decided where they think they should go. You know what I mean?
Fair.
As opposed to being like, hey, well, he rolled well, so that means we should definitely go that direction. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, however you guys want to do this part. I'm just letting you know how the mechanics work. You get however you guys want to play with the mechanics. Go right ahead.
Yeah, that was my thought. If you guys want to keep just doing what we're doing, that's fine. That doesn't bother me.
I mean, we have the basic idea of where we want to go. So,
Problem is, you left two of the people who know boats the least to do the navigation.
Yeah, but that's fine.
I mean,
I believe in your ability to read a map.
Yes, exactly.
Reading a map, I can do.
we know roughly where the last ships, like the one with the Smith at the Rose thing, was headed. So let's head for their last known location.
All right, yeah. I'm looking at the compass and seeing.
Okay. So you make a call for the northeast from where you are now. Sorry, for the northwest. You have to head a little bit closer to shore.
Right, yeah.
Next up is the rigging. I need both of you to roll dexterity checks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yes, that is.
Come on, D20. Where are you? There you are.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 plus. I thought I had this open. 13, so 20.
Let's say you don't get a 30. That's not how skill bonuses work.
I got a 30.
And wait, you have a 13 dex?
No, I have a 16 dex. I rolled
Okay,
a
yes,
13.
that is a plus. So you got a 7. So you got a 16.
No, I'm sorry. What did I say? No, I rolled a 17.
Okay,
You got
so,
a 20.
so you got a
But
20.
with my plus 3, which gave me a 20. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I said the first time. What am I doing?
No.
What is happening here?
Wait.
You said
Who's
you got
on
a
first?
You said 17 plus 13. So
Is that what I said? Oh, I thought I said.
I got
I
nothing.
definitely. Whatever. It's a 20.
Next, what
I
did you
definitely
come up
thought I
with?
said.
I have a question. So
Yes.
if my base dexterity is 19.
Means you have plus 4.
What?
You have a plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so if what I like
No.
what I rolled
Yeah.
was less than the 19, that seems silly.
I mean, because you could still do bad.
Okay. Well, I got an 18. Like it's not a huge difference.
So she
no,
can't
yeah,
do
then you
that
got- then you
bad.
got a
because
22.
her Reliable what's it?
She rolled a 14.
Yeah, she rolled a 14. She
I
got
know,
plus
okay.
4.
Yeah, so an 18 is fine.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I was just wondering about that.
Think of it this way: world class hurdle jumper can still trip.
All right.
Um,
She's actually worse at tripping because of a rogue skill that she has that makes
True.
her lowest she can possibly roll, like a 10 on the die.
Is a 10, yes. It's 9 or below, it turns into a
She
10.
owns.
Anyway, so you guys are with some guidance from Marleman, Nyx. You guys are able to run the ropes as well as you can, and get the boat moving in the correct direction. Aramil, yours is the most interesting because yours is just for a bit of encounter time.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Oh. What's 8 plus 3?
11.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't see the rock coming.
You
Iceberg! Oh, no, sorry.
You keep your eyes out on the horizon, and we'll see what happens. And finally, just make a check.
What do I need to do?
Just a raw strength roll.
Oh,
Gary,
so
sorry, another question. Just like my passive perception is higher than what I just rolled as a perception check.
So passive perception is things you can tell without meaning to.
Yeah.
So it's just things happening around you. You can kind of get an idea of what's happening. Perception is like looking for stuff.
For something. Ah, I see. Okay, cool.
Strength roll on Trev.
20.
Cool. So you guys, in your first outing out in the boat, you pull the Pearl of Prophecy away from the Dreadnought and out into open sea. You follow the heading that Sai picked out, and you are all able to make pretty good time. Heading back towards shore, you head out of the fog bank. It's probably about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, so sky is very bright. It's a brilliant blue out. Trev, you have your sunglasses and your hood both up.
Oh yeah.
And you make your way north, beginning your first real foray out onto the ocean. Sai, I need you to roll a Constitution check because this is a much smaller boat.
Dog's gonna get sick. Is Sai there?
No, he's muted. That's all.
Oh, sorry. My portraits freeze when I don't look at them for whatever reason.
So that's gonna be a 2.
Yeah. Dogs are barfing.
Can I see that he's getting sick and take over for a bit?
Yeah, because it's not hard to miss.
Yeah.
As you guys exit the fog bank and out onto not magically stilled ocean, you hit some level of choppy water. It's not a storm by any means, but just a rougher day on the ocean. The winds are kicking in the wrong direction.
Mhm.
And Sai, you immediately feel your feet go out from underneath you. This is not even the bigger boat you were able to kind of deal with. And the Dreadnought was a dream because it was basically just a floating city. But this is bad. And your stomach flips upside down and inside out, and all of your breakfast comes out. You're able to miss the map, but you do hit the deck as you make your way over to the rail.
Nice.
Have anything that could actually help him?
You're there for a little bit. Even once the last of your lunch, breakfast, and dinner from the past 3 days come up, you just don't. Today's not your day for the ocean. Yeah. But you guys,
all my stuff is battle oriented. It's not good for sickness.
you can just make a medicine check to see if you can pull
I
together.
I just do a standard
Sure, just make a medicine check to see if you can use your medical knowledge to create something that will settle his stomach. You're trying to make Dramamine.
26.
All right. You're able to mix together a fusion of baking soda and very basic sulfates to kind of reduce the acid content and kind of try and settle things down. It works for the most part. You're not puking anymore, but you're still very dizzy.
Yeah.
Just give him some water and have him chill for a bit.
Okay. You kind of take a seat on a barrel and find yourself for a little bit. The rest of you find yourselves busy with ship work. Trev, you're signaled quite occasionally to lend a hand to drag the wheel one way or another. Nix, you get into a really fun rhythm with the sails. This is something you've never done before, running rigging and pulling sails this way and that to catch the wind, but you're actually quite enjoying it. It feels like a very fancy jungle gym that you just have one rope up part of.
Nice.
And Marleman, this is things you were raised on. You were raised fishing, so this far out into open sea is a little different for you, but
I was gonna say, I imagine Marlon is also kind of feeling a little homesick.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's been the first time he's been on a boat in several years. Actually worked on a boat for several years, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. And you guys very quickly find your way heading north. Noon comes and goes. Oh, Pearly, what are you doing? What are you doing with your big sad face?
Oh, we should have named this boat Fins Up.
Fins Up?
You guys very quickly find your way north. You stay at least a mile or two offshore, enough to, with a spyglass, be able to spy it in the far distance, but, a decent ways away. You pass through the what looks like the area of scar that was left by the blight that was put onto the land by the tainted blood. But Aramil, from your height, you can begin to spot treetops and signs of the great forest coming into view. About 4 or 5 o'clock into the day, things have become very rhythmic. Sai, I need you to make one more Constitution saving throw, or not saving, saving throw this time, not check. But you do have advantage.
Oh joy!
You have advantage due to the liquid tums that are being handed to you.
Okay. Well, that's good. I got a 14.
Okay. You're not great. You're not puking. But walking is still a little unsteady, and you're not enjoying yourself by far.
No.
The rest of you find the rhythm of Seawork. You continue following the compass, and around 5 o'clock, as the sun just begins to dim into the horizon, you feel a very odd thump, followed by another thump.
Oh no.
Followed by another thump, as something kind of hits the side of the boat, causing it to kind of list just a bit, not enough to really cause trouble, but definitely to gain everyone's attention.
Can I grab Sai so he doesn't fucking lose his lunch again?
Oh.
Certainly. You grab Sai and kind of hold him still as the boat kind of settles its way back onto its axes. From your crow's nest, Aramil, you weren't not paying attention. You were trying. It's just it's hard to be out there in a world that you don't really spend a lot of time in and don't really know that well. You kind of got up looking at a lot of the new birds and
birds.
the really pretty really pretty fish and whatnot. But now you look down and look over the edge of the boat itself, and see this very large hand pressed against the side of the boat.
Okay.
Of something that is now holding the boat in place for the most part.
Okay. Caramel. Buddy.
I'm gonna yell down, Captain! It's a hand!
Who's the captain technically?
It'd either be you or
Oh fuck.
or Giorgio, depending on how you want to do this.
All right. I'll be the captain for now, I guess.
Does the captain necessarily have to be the man riding steering the ship?
No, not technically.
That's why we have helmsmen.
Because that's what they do in movies.
Okay.
Aramil, you watch the hand slowly release from the boat as it begins to slide forward a bit, and you see a shape begin to pull itself out of the water. It's very muscular, very pale skin, long white beard, and very closely cropped white hair. Armor as well that you wouldn't be able to think that something of this size would be able to operate underwater. And then you realize that it's probably tall enough that it could just simply stand. As this gigantic creature begins to push its way up to the surface and rise to the side of the boat. The rest of you get a good look at it as well. This very, very burly face with a large, with a face that is bigger than anything you guys have ever seen before. As it begins to rise further and further, its chest slowly passing the edge of the boat as it sets one hand onto it as well. A hand that is big enough to encompass you, Aramil, or Marleman, and Nyx in one swipe if it wanted to.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hello.
Do we recognize? Is it? I know it just came out of the water, but does it look like it should be there? Does this look like something?
I'm gonna perception check here for sure.
Okay, that'd be an insight.
Okay.
Phaedra, you can make one as well.
Oh, insight.
I rolled a 14 plus I think 7 is my insight.
Okay.
Hold on.
25.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus 7. So I
both of
rolled
you-
over.
Both of you looking at
21.
this, both notice that it's very serene looking, and that it definitely looks like it belongs.
Okay.
Its skin,
Like, does
while
it
not
look like a
mottled,
fish?
no. It looks like a human. It looks like a
Oh.
man.
That's why
Just
I
a very giant man.
Like some kind of.
How big is giant?
If it had to fit into a class right now, it would be gargantuan.
Okay, so this is bigger than.
This is
Astral
Jaeger
Dad.
sized.
Okay, this is way bigger than Astral Dad. Okay.
As it kind of actually swings its head over at Nyx as she shouts hello at it and says, "Hello, small one. How goes your travels?"
They're pretty good.
Aren't we all small men?
You scared us a little bit there, though.
It's Ocean Man.
He kind of looks around at all of you and goes, "My apologies. I had not seen this vessel cross this way before and figured I should introduce myself."
Oh.
This sort of just kind of settles itself back into the water a bit and sinks its way back, so just its head is now level with the boat. Large enough that just its head is able to peer over and look at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, my name is Nyx. What's your name?
My name is How.
Hi.
Oh boy. Okay.
You live here in the ocean?
Yes, me and my people make way here in the waters.
Cool. Well, we're just passing through. We don't want to get in trouble, but
Wonderful. Well, good luck.
yes.
I hope you have better luck than the past few.
Yes. Have you seen boats come this way and then not come back?
Certainly. Happens all the time.
All the
What
time?
of these past few, or did you see something bad happen?
Not exactly. I have seen boats disappear out of the water themselves.
Oh no.
Huh.
Like sinking?
No.
If they were sinking, I would know. They'd come and join me down below.
How far were they when they disappeared?
Maybe half a breaststroke north?
Oh, okay.
Now, granted, and
That's
this
for
is me as a DM, as a breaststroke for him, that's, a decent distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we are the SS Pearl of Prophecy.
That's a delightful name.
We're a new vessel. So yeah, nice to meet you. How?
Nice to meet you all as well. If you ever require assistance, come and speak to us on the ocean floor.
Cool. Thanks.
In the most.
Have you ever met Mac?
Yeah, do you know who Mac is? Thank you.
You see an angry expression take his face as he looks over the boat.
I'm sorry.
Mac,
Yeah, Mac.
as in Mananan Maclear.
Is that his name?
I know that that is the name, correct? Like, yeah,
Yes,
I know
yes,
that,
you
right?
do.
Yeah.
I am familiar.
Ah.
Is something wrong?
That creature causes more trouble than he's worth.
Oh,
That
also
sounds.
that message I just sent is garbage. What the hell? I put text on it and it didn't save it.
Just a picture of a boat.
I know, it's really upsetting.
Anyway,
Is what? Sorry, what did I just ask? I asked what was wrong. Why are you upset with this?
oh, I wouldn't call it upset, merely inconvenienced.
Because of the typhoon?
Yes. He causes many accidents here in the deep.
Are you sure they're accidents?
Well, I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
It's a good approach.
In
What
the
kind
most,
of? What kind of things are you talking about? Accidents.
Well, whenever Mac shows up again, many vessels find their way to the deep.
No.
Hmm.
That's no good.
Oh, all right. We'll make sure to avoid that then.
I would avoid the typhoon.
Okay.
I lean over to Trev, I think, and I'm like, do you think he's doing it?
I don't. I think we'll find out.
In the most polite tone,
Mhm.
I go, this is my first sea voyage, and I'm not familiar with people of your size, and I'm trying not to offend. What are you? Like, she's trying super hard to not be like,
Mhm. Roll a persuasion check.
okay.
My friends call me Godzilla.
Gojira in some areas.
They wrote a song about me called Ocean Man.
17.
Okay. He sort of looks at you and says, I am a giant of the storms.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's cool.
Yes, I
Yes, that is very cool.
yes. I enjoy my existence.
Okay. Sorry, I've never met a giant before.
Well, it is wonderful to meet you. I have heard from other travelers that my kind on the shores are less amiable.
I mean,
Well, you know,
know.
you're cool. You've been a wonderful host, I guess. We're kind of like hanging out in your neck of the water.
Thank you.
Well,
Well-
hopefully everything goes well for us, and we don't just like disappear or die or something, and we'll get to see you again.
Yes, I hope to see you as well.
Okay. What is that sound?
Something flicking a microphone, it sounds like.
Is that Pearl?
I don't hear anything.
Just this very faint. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard it. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, what was it?
Who knows? Say bon voyage to this guy and
Yeah. Okay.
He said he could help us. I'm just worried that none of us can get to the bottom of the ocean that well.
Maybe
Yeah.
sometime. I mean, you can.
I can, I guess.
I can for a
What's-
couple hours.
Excuse me, big giant of the sea. Is that what you said?
He has a name.
Please,
I
call
forgot
me How.
I was gonna say what? Yeah, what is your name?
How.
How? Like HOW or HAU or
HAU.
okay. Well,
Yes.
nice to meet you, How.
Nice to. Did you have a question?
Do we have questions for How?
You literally just was like, "Hey, wait, stop."
No, that was it. I wanted to know his name. I didn't. That was what I wanted to know.
Oh, Jesus.
He was spaced out. It's fine. It's okay.
That's all. I just wanted to know his name.
Sometimes people get a little spacey.
That's true.
Okay.
Not like that.
Sorry, I was busy putting words on this picture of an empty boat, and now it's not there anymore.
This is what you get.
I'm sorry for your loss, Morgan.
All right. Well, let's go.
All right.
Oh,
You.
I should warn you.
wait, what?
There have been more of the fishmen in the area.
Uh-huh.
Fishman?
Yes, I believe they're known as Sahijin.
Uh-huh. Well,
Okay.
we'll see how let's hope that they don't cause too much trouble.
Hey,
Yes.
did we ask him about the weird things that attacked us the last time we were on a boat?
Oh,
The Gix or whatever. I've already forgotten their name.
Yeah.
was it GIF?
Gith?
It's Gith.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we can ask. We could
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's ask him about some of that stuff. I forget like the specifics, like the black whatever.
The Gibraltar.
There you go.
Have you ever heard
thing
of the
that
Gibraltar?
exists between.
Are you hunting Gith?
Oh, you know what they
We
are.
we encountered one.
Yeah, they attacked
Some.
us.
Surprising. It's been eons since they last tread here.
Do you
Well,
know
they definitely
what?
seem to be afoot again.
Certainly, I've interacted with the Gith Yankee many times throughout my life.
Where did
Oh.
we go?
Where did they live?
They were once dwellers of the underworld here in Pelin,
Oh,
but they sought more power than they earned.
ah,
So they were banished.
To where?
The in-between.
Okay.
We call it the Astral Sea.
is it? So is it like on another plane then?
It is in between the planes, my dear.
Do you know if there's a way to travel in and out? I mean, if they're banished, they shouldn't be coming to attack us from there, and they claim to come from the place in between.
Mm-hmm.
That
So it
is
seems like
very
they might have
concerning.
they might have found some way out. So be careful.
Was there
So you're very strong, but be careful.
was there anything that I recall them saying that I should warn him about? I'm like they mentioned.
We need to ask him.
Assimilation.
Yeah. Oh, right.
They said something about assimilation.
That is what the Gith do. The way they sought power was by enslaving races to their will. They fuse them into their own being.
I like that you mix the Geth and the Reaper together, Gary. Just gotta say.
I'm
These
gonna
are-
be straight
yeah,
with you.
fuck you,
These are
fuck
these
you,
are D&D creatures.
Yeah, Yankee existed.
Yeah, this is part of it.
all either because BioWare is BioWare.
Yeah, true.
Uh-huh.
No, the Gith Yankee are one of the oldest D&D foes.
That's interesting. Then that BioWare just split them up into
Yep.
Because they're
Yeah.
they're a bunch of nerds. It's okay.
Yeah, totally fine. Anyway. But yes, I witnessed their first disavowal from this plane.
How long ago was that?
That must have been at least 8 millennia now.
Did
Wow.
you
Okay.
been around that whole time? Just curious, if you don't mind me asking your age.
Oh, me? I am 11,000 at least. Perhaps
Fucking cool.
11,087. I can't remember these specifics anymore.
I feel like after 10,000, you probably stop counting.
It gets iffy.
What's his actual birth? Would you say? How old is he?
He said at least 11,000.
At least 11,000.
Mhm.
So this is just like your 1000th anniversary of being 10,000, right?
One may call it my diamond anniversary of living, yes.
That's right. There we go. Good. Good.
Okay.
But yes, I was not a part of the group who did it. However, they cast them into the sea, planning to never see them again. They had already enslaved 8 races by then.
Ugh.
Okay.
What races, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they had subjugated the Elven Empire and destroyed the Illithid. They had brought in a number of smaller races that have lost to time now. Last I had checked, they had also created minions for themselves as well, small creatures with very long ears.
Goblins?
No. Can I describe what we fought on the boat?
No, those sound like... Perhaps.
The wyverns? Or the, dudes we fought?
Riders.
Oh. I thought they were Gith. I'm confused.
Remind me, what color were they?
I'm sorry. Are you referring to them as Riders of the Storm?
Yeah.
Uh,
Here.
They
For
were
those-
yellow. They were yellow,
They were
right?
blue.
I thought they were green.
Blue. Blue.
Or maybe their blood was green.
Their blood was green, but they were blue.
Okay.
How sort of looks back up at the stars, which just the movement of his head is enough to rock the boat enough to kind of flip your stomach for a second.
I continue to hold him.
As he sort of stops and thinks and goes, Last I remember, the Githyanki were yellow. Perhaps these were new created soldiers.
I mean, if it's been like 8,000 years, I mean, that's it's a fair guess.
Time is a flat circle within the astral sea.
All circles are flat.
Time is a True Detective episode.
They're two-dimensional. Would you be able to describe the Githyanki for us? What an average would look like?
Certainly. I only interacted with one or two, and I would have to remember far, 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 far back.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like we're talking
were-
to like waterlogged tree beard, basically.
Thank you.
They were, well, they were tall, they were slight, yellow skin, long braided hair, relatively normal for your size ears, sharp teeth, very odd noses, and thin, very thin.
That's what I thought.
Was their skeleton backwards?
I can't say I've ever dissected a Gith, although it would be interesting.
We have not encountered it
Their
yet.
back and their or whatever we saw, whatever these things were. The front was their back, and their back was their front for like their organs.
That sounds very weird.
They've got front butts.
So we haven't encountered Gith. We've encountered their minions.
Okay, we're fighting Urukai versus orcs, apparently.
I don't know what that reference is.
That was
Though I do.
That was a reference for Jason.
Yes.
that was not directed towards the group. That was,
Though,
it was a comment.
do orcs still roam?
Yes,
Well,
in some capacities.
I would have expected them to have killed each other by now.
Well, I mean, I've encountered several half orcs who are very nice people.
They are
breed
breeding
as fast as they
other
can.
species.
Yes.
Y'all land dwellers have gotten very fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was not expecting him to say that.
Does the name Gibraltar mean anything to you?
The Gibraltar.
Yeah, they mentioned that too.
Gibraltar was the name of the leader of the Gith uprising.
All right.
Oh, I thought it was a boat or a place or something.
There's no place that I know of named Gibraltar, just the person.
Can you
However,
tell
that was 8,000 years ago.
Fair.
That name too seems to still be in play as they are referring to it.
Mhm.
I will speak with my others. Perhaps they have heard something.
If it comes
Thank
that
you.
the Githyanki have come back and large again, would you be willing to help us fight against them?
No.
No.
Is there a way that we can like contact you to let you know if that is happening though? Just so that way you're informed and you can let your people know?
I tend to swim these waters. If we see each other again, and I hope we do, you can certainly tell me then.
Okay.
But you won't assist us.
The actions and lives of the land is not to do with us. Should the problem come below, we shall react accordingly.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy your sails.
Yes, thank you.
He begins to sink back below the water before he vanishes into a shadow down in the below.
Okay, well,
All right. Well, that went better than I thought it was going to, so that's good.
It did.
Okay.
reaching out from the ocean and grabbing my boat is the most nightmare-inducing thing. But he ended up being very nice.
Yeah, that could have been really
Is Gary, remind me what he said about the ships being there 1 minute and then disappearing. We've heard that before, right?
Not exactly. You just heard that boats are vanishing.
Okay. I figured that was okay. I wasn't sure if that was something that we had heard before.
No, it's more what you've heard is that boats are sailing from the north to the south and not making it. No wreckage has been found. No crews have been found. Nothing. Just gone.
Well, it's possible then that the ships are being pulled into the in-between?
I mean,
very possible.
really.
Oh boy. We'll keep an eye out for dimensional rifts, I suppose.
Yeah, those things have a habit of sneaking up on you, I think.
I don't know.
It's what we're here to find out.
We'll just be very careful.
All right. You guys get your sails back in order and begin sailing again. Somewhat, relieved that this did not turn into a combat encounter with a storm giant.
Mm-hmm.
But also, grateful for the information you've learned and the friend you might have made.
I hope so.
It's hard to tell.
You can make friends with an 11,000-year-old being.
As you guys continue to sail north and the sun sinks lower and lower in the sky, the winds begin to calm as well as the seas. So, Sai, you're able to move about regularly. You're not happy still, but you can move. And before long, you guys find yourselves, riding deep. Well, no, it sounded bad. It sounded very bad. Riding along with Elias, and with the great forest off to the western side. The stars begin to shine out. Aramil, you're able to see small glowing creatures in the water now to fit along with the other fish you had seen. You're able to spot, some dolphins as well. A few. There was a manatee that kind of hung out for a bit before taking off.
Yes.
But nothing really all that exciting on your first day.
Nothing that exciting.
I mean, besides
the manatee, you mean?
Yo, that dude was big.
Yeah, his name was Manny. He was very nice.
You all find your way into your cabins and rest of the night. It's quiet for the most part. Who's taking watch?
I'll
stay up there until I need to sleep.
Okay. And as an elf, you can only need to sleep 2 hours, so.
Yeah, and
yeah. Some point.
I mean, Fidger, you do need 8 hours of sleep, so.
No, yeah. Well, so I'm not able to do any watch at all?
Oh, you certainly can. It's just you have 2 elves who don't.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, it's not a personal affront to you that the people who don't need to sleep are volunteering to not sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so-
am sleeping.
One thing I want to do
Yep.
before sleeping is update Oberon and Titania about everything that we just learned about these things.
Okay. Oberon doesn't really know much. Accepts the information for what you have and kind of goes along. Titania as well. Not really aware as much of the Gith. Just kind of accepts and tells you to continue on and hopes you don't die.
Mm-hmm. Always good. Yeah.
All that going on.
Can I try and open my box?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Make a dex. Or make a lockpick. You know what I mean.
I'm going to read my book.
Okay, reading your book.
Marlon should read his book too.
Read a motherfucking book.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I will. I'm reading part of that book.
Which book did you get again, Marlon?
It is a book on. It was a language, right?
Oh, I thought you got that, Si.
No, he ended up buying it.
I
Well,
bought
he
it,
ended
but
up
him and I are sharing it.
It's the magic only works for one person.
Oh, well, then he can have it.
Oh, thanks.
You're the one that wanted it. I just happen to have the bankroll, so.
You could use it, and then it's not usable again for 50 years.
I count bankrolls. I count bankrolls.
Sure.
Can we store it in the Feywild so the time passes faster?
Possibly. That might work.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Already
So, it's 1 day off of your book as well. You have 14 left.
14.
It's 14-day read. Phaedra, what are you up to on your charisma book?
Yeah, I think 3 or 4.
3 or 4. So you got, 6 left?
Something like that, yeah.
You're learning charisma.
No, it was. Wait. Was it the Charisma book?
Well, you've already finished your Sylvan book.
Oh, right, yeah. That's what it was.
And you still can't speak Sylvan. You can just understand written Sylvan.
Yes.
And this is Draconic, right?
Yes, this is both reading and talking Draconic. Lockpicking check.
24.
20. Oh,
Yeah. Mhm.
sorry. Just kind of slips.
28, I think, for the next one.
No, 25.
Oh, it's 25.
Oh,
You only have 3 locks left. You're close.
Yeah.
You're into what, the Sapphire lock?
Think so?
Because you finished the Ruby last time we did this.
I'm pretty sure.
You're into the Sapphire, then the Diamond lock's the last one. Oh, the Obsidian lock. That's the one after this. God, you really hope that whatever inside that box is worthwhile, don't you?
It's fun. Anyway. I like
All
it.
right.
It's like
Phaedra. Aramil, roll a perception check.
all right. Can I have the dice?
I don't know what you just did with it because you kicked everything.
Puffers.
No, that was wrong.
No, that
was
Aw.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? 10.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You settle into your watch. You light up a bit of pipe weed to pass the time, and just sort of drift away, looking at the stars in a way that you never really have before. You're used to treetops in the way.
Yeah.
You're used to you're used to looking at the stars from in between things. This level of large, open expanse is very different from you. To the point that the first things you notice is Trev walking up to you to swap out the watch.
Oh, rad.
Hmm.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Hey.
Tonight. I wouldn't worry so much.
All right. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So I'll keep an eye out. But you go chill somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna head down.
Okay. You head in for your rest. Trev, perception check.
Yes.
I'm rolling so shitty tonight.
That seems good. I'm really good at forgetting all my perception bonuses. 21.
Okay. As you settle in and as Armil begins to walk away from you, you notice movement on the front of the ship.
Oh, shit.
Just this very small silver shape that kind of darts in between 2 boxes.
Oh, shit. Hold on. There's something here.
Alright.
Wait, so where am I right now?
You're in the center of the ship.
All right. So let's see. I have to figure out how a spell works. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. The boat itself is only about 75 feet long from tip to stern. So use that as you will.
Mm-hmm. So can I tell that there is something there?
Oh, most certainly. You saw a silver shape run in between 2 boxes.
All right.
Silver?
Silver, yes, silver.
Can I cast Fairy Fire in a 20-foot cube centered around the area where I saw it?
Certainly. You throw fairy fire out of your hand, and it lights up the area in this glowing purple energy, illuminating the shape of a relatively tall, fish-like being.
Right.
Long teeth hanging out of its mouth, a long fin that goes along the back, holding a very large spear as it sort of looks at this sudden illumination at you and hisses, flipping in your direction, pointing the spear at you.
For the sake of just mechanical stuff, it does need to make a dexterity saving throw to see if it is coated in said light.
Okay. The area around it's coated in said light,
I
so
just
you can still see it no matter what.
if we're going to fight, that can still happen, but I also, for the sake of if this thing's going to fight me, I want to know how this part went.
It is coated in it.
Sick. That just means that it can't turn invisible, and if I attack it, or if anybody attacks it, it has advantage, which is nice.
Nice.
So hey. All right, so this thing's gonna jump at me, or what?
It's going to roll a initiative check, the same as you.
Fucking hey, let's do this.
Aramil, you also need to roll one.
Yeah.
Crap.
Jeez.
Well, that wasn't so great.
Give me 1 second. I just have to get to a page on D&D Beyond for these things. Because as it turns out, this is a very hard word to spell. There it is. Okay, so is that. So you rolled that. Cool.
Do you remember which rights I picked? I know I have fire, obviously, but do you remember what the second one I got was? I used the last time, I believe.
You have all three now.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you have all three. You just don't have the primal rights.
Cool ones.
Yeah. That's going to be that word. All right, so Trev, what'd you roll for initiative?
12.
Okay. Armel, what'd you roll?
8.
What?
8.
Okay.
It's been
Right.
a night with the dice.
True.
We're crushing it.
This creature jumps at you, Trev, spear in hand.
Seems reasonable.
Well, trident, not really a spear, but either way, that is an 18 to hit.
I forget what ties go to.
Ties go to the defender.
All right, sick.
All right, so the trident kind of ricochets off your breastplate as it jumps in at you. When the other three on the back of the boat all move at Aramil, stabbing away. That is a 19 to hit.
Hang on. I mean, that's probably going to hit, right?
I assume so, because you don't have armor?
Yeah, my armor class is 10.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay, so that's... Because there are three of them, I'm going to roll each of their damage separately. That's what I need. That's 13 piercing damage.
All right.
The second one is a natural 20.
20 damage?
No, it's a natural 20 to hit.
Okay.
So that's actually only a 12 damage. I rolled very badly on the damage die. And the second one is a 16 to hit.
A what?
A 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 14 piercing damage.
All right.
All right. I'm alive. For sure.
Okay. Trev, you are up.
All right, well, let's see. I can do all of these things because good things are good. Draw my sword.
Yep.
Activate the Rite of the Storm.
Got it.
Cast Prestidigitation using an action
Okay.
to
Fuck yeah.
make a fucking loud ass sound of an alarm to get everybody awake.
All right. I need Phaedra, Sai, Nyx, and Marleman to all roll perception checks.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
15 plus.
You're good. You wake up.
I'm awake.
23 total.
You wake up and your sword is glowing in your hand.
16.
Boy, fun time.
Nix, you're awake as well.
Okay, good.
Phaedra,
22.
you are also awake. So all 4 of you are awake and ready to move. This combat round is you getting prepared and moving up to the deck. So next combat round, you all will make the deck.
Okay.
And then Trev, what's the rest of your stuff?
Mystic Frenzy, I'm going to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay, roll hit.
26.
That will hit.
Cool. Figured as much.
Yeah.
This many, and then this thing. Holy...
What? Is that...
All of those are as high as they go.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
How much damage is that?
That is 22 slashing damage and 8 lightning damage.
Give me 1 second.
Wow.
So 22 plus how much lightning?
8.
So a full 30.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Next up in the order is Aramil, of course.
All right, so
Turn into something cool.
yeah,
And you're being stared at by 3 of these things. Spears ready to go.
Or heal yourself. I'm not sure which.
part of me wants to just try to fuck them up like so bad, but
Horses
whatever
don't
you
do
want,
well on
bro.
water, so be careful.
Just be safe.
yeah, I will stay alive. I'm gonna elemental form, I think.
Okay.
On the count of, I think we're gonna have a break before the next time I need.
Probably.
Probably.
So I'm
Hopefully.
gonna go air elemental
Okay.
Oh
over
boy.
the top of these guys. Let me just call up the sheet quick.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I don't have. We didn't roll initiative.
I know. That's
Not yet. You will soon.
not in the initiative order.
Yeah, once you join the fight, you will, I believe.
Yes.
I need a D6, but I'm gonna whirlwind over the top.
Okay. They all have to make strength saving throws?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not quite. They're close, but not that close.
All right.
Do they have... No, they don't have those one of their saving throws. All but one of them save.
Okay.
It's a 22, an 18, and then a 10.
8.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes. No, because there's a 9 on here.
Give me that.
Wait, no, because it's
Which
hell?
one's the 8?
this one. This one.
That one. We have more of this? Here's another one. And another one.
Perfect.
Sorry.
5, 9. The first one takes 15 bludgeoning damage, and
Maybe 15. What'd you roll on the 3 die?
it ended up being 11, but it says on a failure, a target takes 15 or 3d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage and is flung 20 feet away.
So, I've never explained this because I realize it's never come up. There are 2 ways to play D&D when it comes to damage. Either you can take that or you can roll the die. You can't roll the die and then decide to take the other one.
All right, sure. I'll take 11 then.
Okay. So one of them takes 11, the other 2 take 6.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, 2 of them saved?
Yeah, 2 of them saved.
Okay. And one of them gets flung 20 feet.
So I need you to roll a D8 and tell me what the number is. It's 1 for directly 20 feet north, 2 is northeast, 3 is east, 4 is et cetera.
And so on.
It was a 7.
7. So they are flung off the edge of the boat, not into anything else, and out into the open water.
Woo!
Nice.
So one of the Sahesian, the one that got hurt a lot, is no longer on the boat. He is in the water. Now, I need the rest of you to roll initiative.
Ooh, also, I need to try to recharge my.
You do that on your next turn.
Okay, cool.
That is also a 23.
That's a shitty roll.
So, Sai, what's your initiative?
23.
Good. All right.
That I believe that guy, the guy who got thrown off the boat, says they take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it's thrown if it lands on something like
It didn't hit a wall or a floor.
Yeah, but
Yeah, unfortunately for us, it landed in the water, which is its home thing, so that's probably a bummer.
yeah, okay. I was just trying to make.
Okay. Phaedra, what's your initiative?
18.
18, not bad. Nix.
20.
20, nice. And Marleman?
I rolled a 9 plus 3, 12.
12 bros.
Yes, I did my math correct this time.
Yeah.
12 bros.
Well, bros, you guys can decide who goes first there. So, Sai, you are the first one up to the deck. You see two Sahijin being kind of underneath a spinning air elemental and one engaged with Trev.
And how close am I to both groups?
Like 15 feet to the ones underneath an air elemental and 25 to the other one.
Okay, well, I assume Trev can handle his business, so I'll walk over to one of the other ones, and would I have to waste any of my turn just to make sure that this is where the sword is telling me that these are?
It is pointed at them pretty well.
Okay. Cool. Then I will mark one of them and stab it in the ass twice.
Okay.
Did I get any of my spell slots
Ass
back?
stabber.
Yeah, you slept.
I have a habit of stabbing things in the ass.
You hadn't burned any spell slots yesterday.
My sheet says otherwise, so
You slept in between the last night and everything that happened yesterday. So
okay, then I definitely okay, great.
So what you roll hit?
I got a 15 and a 16.
Both of them miss actually. As they both skid across the breastplate of this creature.
Its ass woefully unstabbed.
Yes. Nix, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the same target as Sai because again, Trev's got this.
Okay. Are you stabbing or throwing?
Probably throwing since I'm just like coming up onto the deck and just.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
What daggers did you attune to the belt?
So I wanted to do my special daggers because I'd be sadder if I lost those.
So the dagger of venom and the ritual dagger.
Yeah.
Snakebite.
Ooh, I didn't know that was its name.
That is its name. It's Snakebite.
I'll change that later. So I'm gonna throw dagger of venom for now.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Oh my god.
What was it? A 1?
Did I get him?
You roll damage.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Well,
you see what's
that's gonna
going
hurt.
now.
Oh.
Roll damage.
My hit is really gonna get hit. Okay. What's that? 1d4 plus 4 for the base thing.
Roll sneak attack damage as well.
I know, but I gotta do the first thing first.
Sai, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's not who I wanted it to hit.
My 1d4 plus 4, I rolled a 1, so it's as low as it can be.
So it's 5.
I'm getting those ones for you, don't worry.
What'd you roll?
For the sneak attack, I think it's 6.
Hang on. Before you roll that, Sai, what'd you roll a dexterity saving throw from?
A 7.
Okay.
Y'all got hit.
Comedy of errors.
Sorry.
I rolled like shit today.
Roll your 66 for sneak attack.
That I'm doing it.
number of times that Sai has died on a mission.
Oh, that's a lot of d6.
Okay.
Whoa, you got one of every number. Are you kidding?
That's not the time to be excited about that.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
well,
that's actually crazy.
I got
though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yahtzee.
So,
6 factorial.
so you got. So that's 10.
Is that actually true?
It's 21. So it's
No,
26.
that would be way more than that. 6 factorial would be if you multiplied all of them.
Yeah. So that's 26 piercing damage, and roll the. Make a Constitution saving throw, Sai, to see if you get hit by the venom.
Yeah, because I'm doing well at this.
She doesn't have enough reasons to vomit yet.
11.
Oh dear! roll the poison damage.
Throwing again.
Roll the poison damage.
Out of curiosity, how does the dagger recall thing work?
I'll explain in a second. Hang on.
Say, does she have a chance to try and recall it before it hits him?
No.
Wait, I don't
Like, fuck no!
I don't have written down the.
It's 2d6.
It's 2d6.
Are you just gonna look at the dagger like Yondu and just whistle it back?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh
10.
my god.
10.
So you take 26 pierce. As you go to swing at this Sahijan Sai, your sword skitters across the breastplate and you're preparing for your next strike. You feel a sudden piercing in your left side as a dagger buries its way in you. It hurts like hell, and then suddenly you feel this echoing sickness as this poison grips you. You now are considered poisoned. The dagger blinks out of your back and back into Nyx's holster.
Now you're bleeding out.
Completely terrified.
And until you get unpoisoned, which you either have to get a lesser restoration or take a dispel poison potion, you will take 1d6 of poison damage every turn.
And how much damage did I take right there?
36. That was 36 points of damage total.
Holy shit, you're dead.
Half my health.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Roll your second attack, Emily.
Sai, what is your max health?
31.
What?
Okay.
31.
Well, after that clusterfuck, Nyx really does not want to throw again, so she goes sorry, and runs up and stabs instead.
Okay, which dagger are you stabbing with?
I want to do venom again. I'm really hoping.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
That's
just
fine.
come up and pull it out of my leg and stab him.
No, it blinked back into her.
Yeah, she already took it
But
out.
that's less funny.
You're not wrong.
This
so
isn't a funny
roll the
crime.
hit. You still roll another one.
No, I got an 11, so 2 ones.
Okay.
Nice.
Plus 4? So,
No, it's more than that.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Plus 9 for my dagger
So
event.
yeah, 20, that hits. Roll for damage. No sneak attack, but... Oh, no, that's not true. You still get sneak attack because he is engaged with Sai.
So 1d4.
Because you did hit him before.
I did not hit him before. You're right.
That is true.
I'm sorry, this damage round is taking a while, you guys, but...
Okay, so the base thing is 6. And
Okay,
then,
so six piercing
and
to
then-
start. It saves against the poison, just
Okay.
to speed that up.
Well, 15 for the sneak attack.
Okay, so 21 points of damage.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad. As you dig your dagger into the leg of this fish man, it sort of rears back and hisses at you as Sai is next to you, openly grimacing.
Yeah. Bonus action to disengage and like.
Okay, you disengage by moving back behind Sai and putting him in between.
Sorry.
He sold that knife like Shane McMahon. Oh.
Phaedra, you are up.
I'm going to run up and, not having seen that Nyx was the one who hurt Sai, go, oh no, it really fucked you up, dude. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him because he just looks real messed up.
Okay. Roll for your health.
What was the rule? If I can't do 2 spells.
Nice poison oozing gash, bro.
Okay, next turn I can help him next time. But so for Cure Wounds, shit, hold I'm gonna cast it at level 3 just because he looks real fucked up. So.
He does. He does look real fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Wait a second. So he gets back 6, 7, 13 plus 5, 18 plus. You get 22 health back.
Alright.
You get 2 points of damage heal back to you.
And then I guess as a bonus action, I can't do much. Because I can't. If I use a spell, I can't use another one even as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. I guess.
No, that's not true. If it's a bonus action and you used a spell, if it's a bonus action cast spell, you can use it as long as it's below 2nd level.
Oh, okay. Then.
Yeah. No, you don't have You don't have Warcaster, do you?
I don't know. Probably not then.
It's a feat. You would know.
Yeah, it's a feat.
Oh.
I have it.
Okay, I don't think I do.
Yeah. Then, never mind. Yep. Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna just use the rest of my bonus action to just sort of like kind of make it so I look more imposing. Like, yeah, hit me. I'm the bigger target here.
It is the Sahesian's turn, and the 3 that are on the boat are going to swing. Multi-attack on Sai, multi-attack it's 2 on Phaedra and 1 on Trev.
Okay.
I actually misread what they could do, so I apologize. So it's going to bite at you, Trev. That's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then it's going to hit its go with its trident.
Seems reasonable.
That's a 14 to hit.
That'll also not work.
And a 10 to hit.
That will also not work.
You know, I realized. The one against you, Sai, is going to roll a 26 to hit.
No.
It's a 26 to hit. It's not a natural 20. That's just for the bite. It's just the bite.
Just a bite.
That's
From Fish Guy.
That's 8 piercing damage.
Well, fish boy.
And then with its trident, that's a 16 to hit.
I goes to Defender.
Okay. And a 11 to hit.
Okay.
He killed a man with a trident.
And then Phaedra.
You should probably
Bite.
leave it right for a while.
Bite is a natural 1, so no go there.
Likes his own arm.
Yeah, basically. Good lord, an 11 to hit. I'm not going to roll that die anymore. And a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Cool. The other one is going to actually begin swimming back towards the boat, as well as to use an ability that you can sense he's doing something, but you don't know what he does.
Okay. Oh.
Trev and Marleman, you guys are up. Decide who would like to go first.
After you, bro.
Okay. I am going to look
Bless you.
look at my friends, look at how some of them have been hurt
Mhm.
and how they shouldn't be hurt, and get a little angry and upset. And I'm going to
No, you hit the deck, and you see Sai with this like oozing, gaping wound in his back.
Slightly less oozing.
and how many bad dudes on the floor?
You see 3 bad dudes on the floor.
And Nyx.
Well, yes. and the most dangerous enemy of them all.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm gonna grab my necklace and I am going to pull out of it a mandolin.
Okay.
And I'm going to strum this what I would say is distracting, not like shredding, but like, because like a mandolin you don't shred, but like this like
Somebody's ding, 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 ding.
and I'm casting Bane.
Okay.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws.
Well, that's not really there. Actually, you know what? That's really not bad. That would be a 5.
Dog.
Dog.
Oh, that's one of them. I have to roll for the other 2. It's a 13.
Okay.
And an 11. I can't roll for shit.
All 3 of them.
You do.
Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, this is a concentration up to a minute, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or a saving throw.
Nice.
Cool.
So this is me retconning. I'm just fucking picking away at a mandolin and distracting the hell out of these weird dudes.
And we will come back to that when they have to make attacks.
When they have to make attacks.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I'm gonna chill.
No inspiration, no nothing like that?
No inspiration. What do you mean? Oh,
Bardic inspiration. You do that as a bonus action.
Use to reward. What do I do for bardic inspiration? I forget how you do this.
You look at someone, and because you didn't roll a 20 or a 1, you could give them 1d6.
Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Trev.
Okay, Trev, you've been inspired.
It feels good.
I'm shredding, and you are fucking into it.
I agree.
On a mandolin.
So yes, you have 1d6 inspiration die to use as you see fit.
Cool.
You can use it on ability checks. You can't use it on damage.
Well, yeah.
And it is your turn.
In case you want to do something fucking cool.
I think the something fucking cool that I'm going to do involves killing a dude, mostly.
Go do it.
All right then. Well, let's attack this motherfucker.
Okay.
Because that's what I've got.
Okay.
How far, for the record, how far am I from the guys that are fighting everyone else?
Like 10 feet behind you.
Fantastic. Well, first I'm going to attack this dude in front of me. He's the one who fairy fired, right?
Correct. He is fairy fired.
Cool. Advantage is awesome. All right. Well, I almost certainly don't need it, but let's find out if that's a... Yeah, okay. So that's a 24.
Yep, that'll hit.
Rerolling that. Oh, it's the same. 17 slashing damage and 5 lightning damage to this boy.
Not bad, not bad.
And the other one... Well, the other attack on the same boy.
Yeah.
Is a... 19?
That will hit.
All right. Come on. Better. 17 slashing damage and 2 lightning damage.
Not bad at all. This thing doesn't look great. It really doesn't look good.
That's all I got, you know?
Armil, you are up.
I'm right over these remaining 2, right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna... Oh.
You have to recharge it first.
Yeah, I might actually not do that.
I mean, you have to. You
Right,
do
you
have to
check
roll
and see, even if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, right. I didn't recharge.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm just gonna slam whichever one looks the weakest.
Okay.
Well, multi-attack, right? So 2 slam attack.
That's correct. You can slam it twice.
Double
Roll the hit.
Oh, that's the best roll all night. 26 for the first one.
That'll hit.
And
to the jam.
1.
What's the other one?
21.
That will also hit. Roll for damage on both.
All right. 2d8 plus 5. 15 is the first. And 10 plus 4 is 11. Plus 5. 16 for the second.
Okay, so that was... Say those again. Sorry.
15 for the first punch and 16 for the second.
Okay.
Or slam.
All right. You slam your aerial fists into this thing, and do bad things. Sai, you're up.
Is the one he just attacked the one I had marked?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty rough.
He's okay.
Okay. I'm just going to repeatedly stab down at him, yelling, "I hate fucking boats."
Okay. Roll 2 attacks.
What a bad day.
Oh, motherfucker. One was a 14. Rolled
not
a
hit.
14. No, hang on. I rolled a 14. So
Oh,
it's
rolled a 14.
27 or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yes, so that'll be yeah. You're fine.
The other's a
Okay.
natural one.
Okay. I have to flip a coin.
Oh no. Oh dear.
What happened? What? Okay, you are.
Okay. Roll for damage on the first one.
And now goes
Excuse me.
yes.
So 18 damage.
Okay. And as you kind of spin your sword out from the slash, the tip gets embedded in the into the boat, just kind of in cracks in between two of the planks. And next turn, in order to take a swing, you're going to have to burn. You're going to make a strength check to get it out of the boat. You really hate boats, my friend. I'm sorry. Nix, you're up.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pop back out and just try and stab him a lot again.
Okay, roll your 2 attacks.
Yeah. Nice, please. All right. First one is a nat 20.
Nice.
So that'll hit.
Nice.
Yep.
A crit and a nat tonight.
And then 13 plus 9. So
Yeah,
dice.
both will hit. So roll. Oh yeah. So roll your d4.
Okay.
So 3 on the die.
What should I do them one at a time?
So hang on. It's one at a time. Just one at a time so far.
All right. So I'll save that.
So
So the first one is an 8.
so an 8. So it's a 4 times 2.
Oh.
Okay. Now roll your 66 and then double those.
Oh, right. Critting. How do I keep losing this last d6? Okay. I'm going to give him the murder. 12.
24 times 2.
So 48.
Yeah.
Don't even bother rolling damage on the second hit. You brutalize this thing,
Yeah.
and it falls into fishy ribbons to the floor.
Woo!
Sliced him.
So the other one's still in the water, right? The one in the water.
There is another one still in front of you. There's one in the water, and there's one engaged with Trev.
Okay, so can I divert my second attack then to being on the next guy?
Sure, certainly.
Since the second attack did not need to be landed on that guy. And I rolled a 7 on the basic piercing for that.
Okay, so 7.
And then... It's 19.
Okay. Then it's got to make a Constitution saving throw, which it makes.
And then I disengage. Huh?
Yeah. All right, you disengage it. Phaedra.
I'm going to cast protection against poison on Sai.
Oh, that's right. Sai, you
That's
took
reasonable.
2 points of poison damage.
Seems like
So-
a good
So,
thing.
he's now the poison is now neutralized.
Okay.
And he has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned for the next hour and resistance to poison damage.
Well, that's good. So the poison inside your system, you could feel kind of burn away. It's kind of like an itch inside your veins.
Yeah, take that, Nix.
Phaedra, is there anything else you want to do this turn?
I don't think there's anything else I really can do.
Okay.
So just try to be like, look at me,
right.
it's like me.
So the two Sahesian on the boat are going to start swinging. Remind me, Sai, you didn't heal the full, correct?
No. Good
Okay.
lord, no.
And Trev, you haven't gotten hit yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. So it has advantage against you, Sai, which I forgot about last turn. So
He got 22 health back when I healed him.
gotcha. So Sai, those are 22 to hit,
Uh-huh.
I'll do it.
and then a 20 to hit.
That will also do it.
Okay, so the first you take from the bite. Where did these go? Where did the other one go? There it is. 9 points of piercing damage from the bite, and then from the trident, you take 9 points of piercing damage as well.
Okay. Just to be clear, the guy that I had marked is dead, right?
Yes, very dead.
Cool.
Oh, but wait, there has to be a -4 or a 1d4 subtracted from both of those attacks.
Yeah.
So the 22, roll a d4, Marlon.
It doesn't
Roll
matter.
a
It can
Oh.
only go down to 18.
Okay, and then on the 20, roll a d4.
That matters.
Also,
I
also remember your spells. I can't do this all the time. I have too much to track.
rolled a 2.
So an 18, so it still hits.
So that's
So you take all that damage.
all right. I'm at
And then against you, Trev,
7.
Oh, I got to roll a d4 for that too, huh?
that's a 22
You know what?
to hit.
Ah, well,
I rolled a 4.
I
So
was
an
gonna
18.
do. Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
Sick. That doesn't hit then.
Okay, and then for the trident, that's a 19 to hit.
Oh, I
So
gotta roll
even
against
if he
it.
rolls, do these all have like the?
Yeah, all of them are baned.
Well, then that one can't possibly hit me because if he
Can't
rolls a 1,
possibly
then
hit
it hits an
I'm gonna
18.
always roll
Yep.
a 1 with the AC, but I rolled a 4, so it definitely didn't hit.
Super good.
Nice.
2 4s. Didn't help you, Sai. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's okay.
He's having that kind of day. So both of his attacks just skirt off your armor.
Thanks, bro.
Although I did regain 14 hit points when somebody killed that dude, so
Nice.
there you go.
You're welcome.
making up the difference.
Just to question, Sai, how much damage have you taken this fight?
a lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
Trev, you are up.
Sick. I'm gonna fucking fuck this dude up.
Mhm.
As it's what I can do. That's probably not going to be good enough, so advantage is a cool thing. Oh, that's way better. 23.
That will certainly hit.
I'm not even... Oh, come on. Reroll those. That's better. 15 slashing damage and 1 mighty lightning damage.
Okay, it is still standing, if a little raggedy.
Well, I'm going to do something about that, hopefully. 25.
That'll certainly hit. Roll for damage.
Come on.
Is this a reaction that you're doing?
No.
Is it his turn?
Oh, wait.
You skip-
Marlon
you
goes
skip
before
me.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, Marlon, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, let him do whatever he's going to do.
I mean, I'm barding over here.
Oh, are you going to continue barding?
I am going to continue barding.
All right, well,
Okay.
this other attack is 17 slashing damage and 1 lightning damage.
It did.
All right.
Yay.
So there's one guy left on the boat and another guy in the water.
The lightning damage.
I did 2. I'm going to say that 1 lightning damage is what did it. He was just like, he got slashed up a bunch, and then he just got like static shocked, like he touched a metal thing and just fell over.
Marlon, what are you doing?
I'm barding.
How are you barding?
It's a concentration. I'm maintaining the
You
song.
can do other spells besides just.
Yeah, as long as they're not concentration spells, you can just
You can do other stuff.
do something else. You could throw a fucking fireball at somebody or something. I wouldn't recommend
You
that
read
because
that
you have
shit.
buddies near it, but, you know.
How's,
You know,
how's the
wooden
other?
boat.
How's this current one looking?
Healthy. It has not been hit much.
Healthy. Not been hit much yet. Okay.
And there's one in the water.
And the one in the water?
There's that one.
That actually worked out really well.
You don't say. Oh, it doesn't have any force to cause damage. I was gonna cast Shape of Water.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fire Scorching Ray.
There you
Scorching
go.
Ray. All right.
3 volts.
Roll
Range
to
attack.
roll the hit.
All right, I'm doing digital today. I roll. Hold on, this page is loading. Okay, I rolled a 14 plus. Oh God, my attack bonus. Right, that's what I added to. Right.
Your spell attack bonus.
All right,
So
that's
it's-
plus 8
Yep.
plus something else.
Nope, just that. Just plus 8.
Is it? All right, so 14 plus 8 is my first bolt.
So that will hit.
20 for my second,
That will also hit.
and 15 for my third.
That will not.
15 plus 8?
Oh, well. Oh, did you mean you rolled a 20 or you rolled
Yeah,
a 12?
I rolled a 20.
All right. Well, you
plus
can't
8.
crit on spells, which is lucky, but
Well, there you go. So
That one
15
was
plus 8,
particularly
20
fiery.
plus 8, and whatever my first one was plus 8. I don't remember what it was.
gotcha. Yeah, no, you're good. All 3 hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, and Scorching Ray does 2d6 fire damage on. Okay. All right, so 2d6 for each. This is 2d6. First one is who? How's that? Yeah, okay. First one is a 9.
Okay.
Second one is also a 9.
Okay.
Third is a 7.
So
That's
much.
combinations. So that's all 3 bolts. So 9, 9, and 7 for my bolts.
25.
okay. It is still standing.
Fuck. And I'm gonna continue barding.
Okay. Are you giving inspiration to someone, or
Is that every turn?
yes?
You have a certain
Like
number.
I copied out literally what my
No, no.
bard stuff is, and it doesn't have anything about that in my.
I will read it. I will read it directly. Give me a
You
second.
get a certain number of times that you can inspire somebody. It's like
Hang on, Heather. Let me just.
Because my what I
No,
have written here does not say anything
I'm
about
just saying,
this.
you don't have to do just one. You get to do it multiple times.
Bardic
It's up to your
inspiration.
charisma modifier, I believe.
You can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you. The creature gains 1 bardic inspiration die. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls a d20 before adding to use bardic inspiration, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails. Once bardic inspiration die is rolled, it is lost. A creature can have only 1 bardic inspiration die at a time. You can use this feature a number of times equal to regain to your charisma modifier, a minimum of once. You can regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay, I'm gonna give the other one to let's say who else does like saving throw type shit. I'm gonna give it to Aramil.
Okay, Arnold, you feel particularly inspired and have 1d6 of inspiration.
Do you play like a cool like tornado themed song?
Oh yeah.
And it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let me check if my.
I'm playing The Wind Cries Mary.
Ooh, I got Whirlwind back. But
All right, you have it back.
The Ballad of Gales from Wind Waker.
I'm playing Schism by Tool.
Oh fucking goddamn! We'll be here all day.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna go for the multi attack again on the guy on the boat.
Okay, roll the hit.
18 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Can I add the inspiration to this one?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Roll a d6 and add that number.
Oh yeah, see, I knew this was gonna work.
Yeah, this is worth it.
This guy is feeling my jams.
Oh, 14.
14
Not
won't hit,
feeling my
unfortunately.
Oh, close. I was feeling.
Roll for damage. Roll for damage on the first one.
All right.
What'd you roll on the die?
A 3.
To hit?
Yeah, and then
3 plus the bonus plus the inspiration still
Yeah.
didn't cut it.
I know. I figured it would be enough.
Worth a shot.
2 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay.
17.
So it's 12 plus 2? So 14?
No. 12 plus 5.
12 plus 5? Jesus. Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
Plus 5 is.
Yeah, so 17. All right. It is still standing, although not great.
Oh, I dig that song on the wind, though, for sure.
Sai, make a strength check to try and get your sword out of the wood.
4.
We should have inspired him for his sword yanking.
I'm playing a song from Thrice's Movements of the Elements. It's
Nice.
that air soundtrack.
It'd be 16.
16, you're able to yank your sword back out in between the planks, but you're unable to attack this turn.
If you know what he's saying.
Do I?
Yep.
Never mind.
Still have a bonus action if you want to do it, but just no action.
Some tough wood.
And this is the start of the round, so has the enemy used his reaction yet?
No, he has not.
Okay. Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna stand there and cast fucking is.
You're just going to put your blade curse on him?
I can't.
Was that not a bonus action?
It is, but I can only use it once per short rest right now. So.
Nyx, you are up.
Is there only one left?
The one on the boat.
And there's one in the water, though, still?
There was one thrown into the water. You guys have not checked to see what the thing is doing.
Okay.
Get the one that we see first.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna attempt to ask him to surrender. No.
Okay. You speak in common, asking it to surrender. Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, just in case he can understand us and is willing to, like, take a chill pill and explain. No. Where's my persuasion? Oh, my persuasion's +1. 13. No.
It still looks as feral and ferocious as it did before.
Okay. And if I talk, does that take out my action?
No, that's the free action.
Okay, so since I try and he doesn't respond, I'm gonna give him a stab.
Okay, roll to attack.
Wait. Will I get my sneak attack though? Because I said something first.
No.
Yeah, so I don't want to use my daggers then, because my daggers don't really do much at all unless they don't see them coming.
Okay.
So I'm gonna instead then no, not that. I thought I had like a, but I guess I don't. I could try this. As long as no one's standing. Yeah. As long as no one's standing. Like I would say, you know, when
What's up?
5 feet, like at, you know.
Sai is standing with him 5 feet of him, yes.
God damn it. Okay, never mind. I won't cast Cloud of Daggers.
That would have been real funny.
All right. So
For the record, I'm behind this. For the record,
We can hear.
Go ahead. I will counterspell the shit out of you.
no. Maybe I'll just do Shocking Grasp so that my melee attack just like does a little more.
Okay.
Okay, so I cast Shocking Grasp, so I have to make a melee spell attack against the target.
All right.
So is that, do I still for that? I don't do that very often.
You use your proficiency plus your spellcasting mod,
Okay, so my proficiency is 4.
and then your intellect.
What? All 3?
What? No, no. Your spellcasting modifier is intellect. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so wait, let me roll. Oh, I rolled a nat 20. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Never mind. I don't have to learn this yet. Okay, so it hits.
So it takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Well, I have to roll the melee. It's still a melee attack, right?
It's a spell attack. So this is all you're doing.
Okay. So then 1d8, 9, but I'm 11th level.
So it's 3d8. Jesus.
That's a little better here.
Yeah.
What are the d8s? Do we have 3? Dope. 6.
Okay. So it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn. And you give it a nice little jolt of electricity through its leg.
Extra because he's Fishman.
No. You would have actually had advantage on it because it is wearing armor made of metal, but you didn't need it, so.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I did that.
All right. Phaedra, you are up.
I want to look over the side where the other one fell in the water to see if I spot it.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 21.
You didn't really see the angle that it flew off to. It kind of flew off the deck before you got up there. It is very dark. You do not see it in the water.
Okay. So there's just the one, and he's like prone or paralyzed or.
No, he's fine. He's just zapped.
Okay. I guess I'll guiding bolt him and make him much easier to hit. Hopefully.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
All right.
So yes.
Spell attacks can't crit, but you do guiding bolt.
Yeah. Okay, guiding bolt. Where are you? Oh, I was gonna cast it at 3rd level because that's what I said originally before I had to heal.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 66. Where are my d6? There they are. All right. Oh, okay. 26 radiant damage.
You blast 3 fishy-smelling holes through him, and he falls to the deck limp. You are all no longer in combat.
I didn't see the other one. It's dark.
And it could have just swam away.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Sorry.
But, I mean, you said we felt it doing something, right?
Yeah, you were able to give the sense that it was doing something, but from there it vanished.
Okay. Well, I'm a little nervous about that he's like getting friends or something, but I don't know if there's much we can do about that. But
Yeah.
where?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any particular suggestions myself.
All right. We're actually going to stop there for tonight because it's 11:30.
Okay.
And we will pick it up right here in this scene next time.
Sounds good.
Damage MVP for that fight goes to Nyx for doing the most, both to her own party and to the enemy.
Wait, would it still be the case if friendly fire counted negatively?
Probably not. No.
Remember, kids, friendly fire isn't.